because that's where the faces are carved in.
Yeah.
And down below it, where you see all the rock slide, and other parts of the mountain, is an example where he goes, "Hey, this was a cedar tree that got
You're
cut
talking
down."
about the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I absolutely believe that there were giant trees that got cut down.
Petrified
Yeah.
stumps. Right.
Yeah. But the way he broke it down, he actually took a cedar branch and another one where it comes off and it's rotted and decayed and broken, like, signs of decay.
Yeah.
And he compares the two of them. And you're sitting there and you're watching the geological structure, the form, and the rings and the bands. And I don't know how you unsee what is clearly seen in comparison.
Right.
And it's not pareidolia. I don't.
Okay.
Pareidolia is for so much things. Can't explain.
All right. Yes, that's me. That's me. I can hear me. I don't want to hear me. I don't want to hear myself. Turn that shit off.
Oh.
I can hear you, though. All right.
Hey, how do you turn it off when you lay down in bed?
What?
Yeah, you can't just take off the headphones. So how do you turn that voice off when you lay down to bed?
Do you find it insane that some people don't have an inner dialogue?
Yes. I'm absolutely, utterly in disbelief. I do not believe that that's possible.
Is there anyone that doesn't have an inner dialogue that cannot hear themselves talking in their own head? Is that true? I would have to meet one of these people. I'd have to meet one of these people in real life.
Man, I must sound crazy to one of them people. I have inner dialogue all the time.
There's a line from Braveheart where the Irishman, he's like, they ask him, like, you're talking to God? He goes, yes. An Irishman is forced to speak to the Almighty to find his equal. And it was just like, it resonates with me. Not in the manner he's implying, but
Did you catch who he said he was?
The Irishman.
King of his island?
Oh, yeah. No, he calls it his island.
It's his island.
Yeah.
It's my island.
Yeah.
Ireland.
So dig deeper into that when you get a chance.
Okay.
And see what king he actually was.
Or you can give me the answer because I ain't going to waste the time.
On his island.
Let's see.
He's man himself.
He's him. That's his island.
You talking about from
Braveheart.
Braveheart?
The actual actor?
No.
What?
The guy he portrays.
Yeah, the character
Yes.
that comes from Ireland
Yes.
ends up bringing the whole Irish with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the king of Ireland.
Oh, no, that never clicked on me. He's a little.
That's why I said, this is my island.
Oh, no, I thought it was because he was just nuts.
Yes,
I related
Lord.
to him being nuts.
Yeah, he was, but they're all nuts, remember? They made that joke.
Yeah.
Okay, we put those there. Put me down, you up.
No, I knew that.
That's
you
that's
figure that
what
out in the
I
movie.
got from
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I just got you have to talk to God.
Oh,
'Cause maybe that just fueled my own little narcissist inside.
All right.
good little.
But I really don't, because how does somebody, or how does I know that when I work through things, I have a conversation in my head. And I know that some people write, and there's different ways of doing it. But isn't there still some kind of internal dialogue or conversation going on at some level?
I think everyone has a. I think he's here. Oh, you see if he's here, please. I think everyone has an inner dialogue in their brain. If not, like, how are you? When you are not talking to someone, it's just silence. Is that what's happening?
I don't know. It's just like, I don't understand that.
That's kind of insanity.
Because I'm asking. I can imagine it. I don't know.
It's like if I'm sitting there talking to myself, so like my inner dialogue is so crazy. While I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself in my head, talking about what I'm talking about, thinking of the next thing. Like my brain doesn't shut up. While I'm talking to you, my brain is also talking like, oh, also, don't forget to say this. Don't forget to say this. Oh, don't interrupt, but also say this. It doesn't stop.
I get that sometimes.
It doesn't stop.
I do, but like, are you able to, like, all right, dude, shut up and listen to this guy?
Never. I mean, not sober.
Not willingly sober. That's your coping.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's like, I would say this: the very first time in my life that it was quiet and it was very weird. It was when somebody gave me one of their ADHD meds. I've never taken ADHD meds in my life ever, and somebody gave me one of theirs. Actually, this guy, while we were about to tear down an engine, and I was like, why is this so quiet? This is weird. And there was no there was no overthought. There was no insanity. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Brought us some chimneys?
Waste some money on a chimichanga.
Oh, man. At least a bean and cheese burrito?
Nah, you get the chicken
Beef and
tostadas.
beans? Oh, no.
I say tostada. They're flautas. No, they're the
All
best bang for the buck.
Let's ask, who likes all subs, chimneys, and bean burritos over the tostadas?
Oh, I've been known to eat at least one Also's burrito.
I've been known to eat 2 or 3 every time I stop there.
Oh, I've had an also.
Man, for 2 or 3,
talking like
you
on the way
may
to
as
the
well
lake?
go to Chili's.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go to Chili's. I want
I mean,
all subs,
bro, you
fried,
may- I mean-
greasy, chimichangas,
A
and
chimichanga is $4.32.
fine.
So that's
With taco
12.
sauce, homie.
Yeah. Nah, I eat too much. I'd be super broke. I'd be more broketer than I am now.
Why do you think I'm broke?
No, I'm saying I would be broketer, dude. Don't let this slim figure fool you. I do eat.
I do too.
Well, I know.
Glad you made it.
Oh, yes. It is one of them days. Who is it? Who said those immortal words? They ought to be.
Just one of those days. It's all
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the he said, she said.
No,
I thought it was Limp Bizkit.
Because
That's what I'm like, dude, I can't get through today.
Is that part of it too? See, maybe that I only think of what I want to think of.
Well, maybe I'm
Or you
just
don't-
connecting the verses
you don't wanna
together in
wake
my
up.
own version.
You don't want to wake up. Everything's
Yeah.
okay. All right,
Yeah.
all right, that's
It is Limp Bizkit.
That's like, yeah.
And the line that sticks out to me, it's like it's all about the he said, she said BS, and it's like, man, this is so stupid.
Oh, so,
I can't take it.
So this is terrible because I think psychology and all that shit is a bunch of fucking. You got to learn to deal with your own shit, which I guess this is.
Right? No, I don't have a problem, man. Like I work on dealing with my own BS,
No, it's like it.
but I don't have to deal with your BS. Why are you making me have to deal
enough
with
lyrics to where it fits into all sorts of genres? It's like who knew? Who knew? Fred Durst would be so inspirational.
It's one of those that echoes through time. It's just one of those phrases.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What-
Wait, who's the one guy? Or what song is that where they talk about, or they sing about, I should say, if the, okay, I'm going to have to think about it a little bit. It's the media controls the TV, so they can change it how they want. What song is that? I'm so terrible.
Is it Rage Against the Machine?
No. This is older than that, and not ragey-ish.
Okay.
All right, come on. We're all old enough for this one.
I have to look at the lyrics. Give me one lyric.
For what?
All right, so they sing about, dude.
Give me like one solid lyric. You know that's the exact lyric.
Bro, see, this is where.
Tell me what you think
Just
it's about. Tell
something.
me what you think it's about.
Okay, well, so they sing about how media controls the TV, so they control the information.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No, it's older than Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I know the one you're thinking of.
That was just the first one that came to mind because they always speak out on that constantly.
But see, so this is it. Like, I will take.
John Mayer? Waiting on the world
Yes,
to change?
that is it.
Waiting on the world to change
I
by
think
John
so.
Mayer.
I think.
Let me find
no,
out you
No,
listen to
it's
John
by
Mayer.
Van Morrison.
Van Morrison or
Or
he
no,
read-
yeah.
Yeah, claim
They
it.
own the
Van
media.
Morrison.
Yeah, they own the media by Van Morrison. I didn't read down to John Mayer. Believe me.
Man, that's not ringing a bell.
John Mayer is he's not a bad musician, but the more I see about the dude, the same thing that happens for most people that end up, being in the public spotlight. It's like,
Okay, hold on. Was Van Moore's? What
I
is-
think it's they own the media. Let me look it up.
Okay,
on
but
my
who?
phone.
Well, that's what you
refresh my
said.
memory. Van Morrison, is he the dad or the son?
Son.
He's the son?
Yes.
So the dad was the one that was tied to the CIA.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just
But
checking.
it's true. But this
No,
is
it is.
Is it the kid watching Pa and being like, "Oh, bro, I got to write about this," and he just made it out? Like it wasn't so ingrained yet. He was one of the few
Yes.
that was able to make it out of that
Yes, he is.
stratosphere.
Why not?
I hope
but-
you're-
Why not? Why not?
No, no,
Because
no.
he was allowed
I was
to
talking about
produce
something
and
else.
put it
So
out.
first,
Oh, my bad.
I want everyone to look at my shirt.
I got these titties
Told
for
you
you.
so.
I love it.
I like
No,
it.
I was like, wait.
Thanks, Mom.
Wait.
Thanks, Mom.
I love it. That's great.
I need
My
one
mom
too.
got me this shirt for my birthday, so I had to wear it today.
She was supposed to buy 4 of them.
We need to start making our own shirts because this is a shirt we would make. I mean, I've been like, I just like the conspiracy stuff, but
No.
the pronouns thing is funny.
That's solid.
Thank
That
you,
is
Mom.
solid.
It's the only way to properly use that phrasing.
Well, see, that's the multidimensionalness of it, right? It's like 2 different jokes there.
All right, I'm gonna move this over somewhere, just because I have to move this pole for later, but I have to have everything.
Hey, did you trim your beard?
No,
Or did you go get it done? You, man, your silhouette's different.
nope. I actually missed my last 2 hair appointments. I'm going Sunday. So this is 2-3 weeks of just uncut raw beard.
This is like 2 or 3 months of.
I think the term
raw
of hair
beard.
appointment is a product of COVID.
The
for
what?
men.
The what?
The term hair appointment for men is a product of COVID.
All right.
No.
All right.
I love my barber. I love my barbers so much.
your-
I've gone to 3 people in the last
Let's see if I get chat scrolling on here.
40 or plus years of my life. And it was a downfall at COVID. All of a sudden, there was no more walk-in opportunity for barbers.
Not legally.
No, you could. Well, I mean, like now, but every barber that I know, it's like one, I know inflation, all the bullshit that happened through that time period. Prices went up, so it's like
On the shirts.
I used to go into my barber, be like,
on the
clean it up.
shirts.
But I'd gone to the same barber since I was literally 18, or really younger than that, but I'll say 18.
What?
So gone to the same guy. He bought the shop after the original owner who cut my hair since I was literally my first haircut. And then once you got to him retiring and,
So sweet.
and somebody else had to come in, it's been COVID and nothing but effed up haircuts. To be honest, they're like, "What do you want done?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't know.
Whatever you got this week.
I say, make it look neat, and they make it look. He always did the same job that I'd gotten for a decade
So
and a
you
half.
just got the haircut?
No. But that's just it. So I have curly hair, and
No.
it grows funky. Well, it looks it's different now.
It's curly.
Yeah, and then I've got a weird part on the side. So if you
got
cut my hair,
You got a cowlick too.
you really have to. No, that's just it. It grows different and it curls different every time. It's really if I do my hair, do your hair
So
like.
Achilles was protected by holding his heel. Your mama protected you by holding your
Dude, what did
hair.
I tell you about the ears today? What did I tell you about the ears? Super curly hair. Like if I was to treat my hair the way my daughters treat my hair, I would look like that kid that got that tried to throw the bomb in New York. I would have an afro. If I little kid, dude, if I let it grow, big curls, just crazy. As you get older, fades. But
On the shirt.
it's like you got to have a decent haircut, and all I had was a barber that's his hair grows like that. He comes in once a month,
Oops, on the
and
shirt.
that's or not even once a month.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2 times a month, or when it gets in winter, longer.
I thought I'd found a barber and then COVID hit. And I was like, okay, so I tried it, after a year. You remember. Just
Yeah.
Forget it. I'm not doing it unless my sister came.
Well, that's just it.
Yeah.
I got to the
And-
point where it's if I'm gonna pay this much, I want to be able to walk in because I'm already gonna tip you. I always tip my barber, and it's but bro, I'm a dude, and it just fucking yanks at my nuts to pay $40 for a haircut. I want to go do it by myself. I understand, everything's gone up, but damn, it fucking hurts. If I don't have to get on my phone, that's it. I don't want to get on my phone to go get a fucking haircut.
No, I want to be able to.
Dude,
I agree.
I don't care if I have to sit there 30 minutes. I'll
I just
sit
want.
away.
If I could go to a barber, I would, but I can't find a barber that won't cut my hairline like I'm 80 years old. You know, way
Go to the
back
Dapper
here.
Devil.
Man, okay, I made the
I
mistake.
don't want my hairline touched.
My little sister's cut
Not
my
the
hair
front.
forever, and she cuts it the way I like it.
Yeah.
And we have always called it a high and tights, where I wore my hair in back
A
then.
military haircut.
I go into this barber, sit down, and say, "How would you like your haircut?" And I look at all the pictures, and I'm like, I don't see any of it. And I go through my instructions and say high and tight. She goes, "Okay." It all feels good. And I'm like, why does my head feel unbalanced? And all of a sudden, it's like I've got this lopsided haircut. And she gets done. And I said,
Oh, you're gonna be the
What
fancy
happened?
fancy
finish
she goes,
this.
Marine.
that's a high and tight.
You gonna finish the side?
I
of
call
it?
my little sister. Hey, I need you to fix my hair, please. Because I can come in, I'll be in town in a week, next weekend. I'll be up in town. I said, okay. She goes, what happened? I said, well, I went and got a haircut and did the normal and asked for high and tight. And she started laughing at me. She goes, I know what happened. I said, what's that? She goes,
They shaped it.
you got a gay haircut.
Yeah, no. You want a flat
High
top,
and tight.
but you want it tapered on the sides like a high and tight. You don't want a flat top. You want it tapered down more, like.
But you're talking about your calyx?
It's a high fade.
My calyx is right along this hairline where they fade, and it's right along this side.
Hey, you
it
talked
makes
about my calyx. I didn't say shit about it. I was talking about my big ears.
I've got cowlicks. I got two of them. It's
dude,
okay.
everybody does.
Yeah, you got to.
It's
by now.
ridiculous. And then I get a big old birthmark on the side of my head,
Unless
so
you're
my
a,
fade can't be
clone.
too high.
Yeah.
Unless you're a clone.
Well, see, mine's a big
They
ears.
don't turn in the bag. They just sit there.
That's what we were literally talking about today. I was like, man, my only vice as far as vanity, or my only thing I would honestly say is vanity wise, is if I ever go bald, I will get my ears
okay. Well,
pinned
no,
back.
that is not your deal. It is either one of them or them to come up with the idea of printing us shirts. There's no requirement for you to buy us all shirts. It's not their.
Yes, it's a requirement.
It's not their birthday.
Don't listen to him.
I would
It's
say
not their
this.
birthday, Mom.
If you have any good ideas as far as wordplay on the shirt, send it to us and we can design it.
Well, I'd like to have some shirts, some hoodies, of course, some
if-
tinfoil laced beanies.
If anybody
Yeah,
has
would love a beanie.
anybody has wordplay stuff, send it to us.
Let me know y'all's thoughts. Was the pizza reused or not?
Well, what kind of pizza are we
Jonathan,
talking about?
It's to you specifically. From Bradiest Stevenson.
She caught me eating pizza last week on the podcast. Remember, I came hungry
I didn't even catch that.
as fuck.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. You were like, "There's pizza in the fridge," and I went and grabbed the
Pizza
cold.
reused. All right, so on that, I'm
Yes.
gonna give you two answer questions. I'm gonna let them go. Reused? I don't know about reused. And at this house,
Reheated. I hope
reused,
you're
probably
trying to
reheated.
say.
Reheated.
I didn't
And
reheat it.
I'm more thinking of the rumor or the conspiracy that Chuck E. Cheese reuses pizza that's not eaten. They put it back in the box and serve it to other people.
Okay, so that's like
And
little
go.
CC's.
That's
CC's.
no,
not little
that's
CC's.
Chuck E.
CC's.
that's Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yeah.
That's Chuck E.
If they have a
Cheese.
kid's birthday party and there's like
My
two
head had to go
cheeses.
pizza first. And I was like, that's not right.
Peter Piper pizza. If they have like a family that bought like 5 large cheeses and the birthday party is over, there's still 2 large cheeses untouched. Did they just reuse them for another family?
It goes out on the front for
Yes.
individual slice.
The first one's
hope-
out.
No, for
hope-
sure. That's the only way it works. Like
It was not reheated.
we did enough
You just ate it-
soccer
you eat
and
it cold?
baseball games.
I ate it cold right out the fridge, out the box.
many times, and be like,
That's how hungry I
you
was.
just scooted over 2 of those slices. And I know that we've been here an hour, so it's like, there's a reason why some look like shoe leather by the time you go to eat them.
I'm just looking at. I just want to see how outsized the chat looks on a TV. That's all. I'm just looking. Don't mind me. That's about right. All right. And then was the question, was the pizza reused or not?
No,
Okay.
it wasn't chewed up. It was reheated.
I don't know. I buy lots of pizzas, and the girls never finish them, so there's always like boxes of pizzas in the fridge sometimes.
Well, I mean, if you accumulated pizzas left over in one box, that would be okay. But there was 3 different boxes with 3 different pizzas, so
All right.
they couldn't have been reused.
At least it wasn't 3 different boxes. It was one type of pizza.
Are you talking about his
Yeah, that
free
would've been bad.
pizzas he got from the?
I don't know, but I ate
Are you
them
talking about the ones that were in his fridge?
last week.
Yeah, the ones you got for free,
Why would I get them for free?
bro. The 3
It
pizzas
doesn't
you
matter.
had in your friggin' refrigerator.
I ordered those.
Free pizzas
No, I thought you
taste better.
said they delivered you something wrong, and you ended up with like
That was
3.
Chipotle. I had someone's DoorDash order Chipotle.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was. She
Well,
said
that's
it
still
was.
a lot of pizzas to be left over, bro. Like I clear a
Awesome.
pizza by myself, and I know if my 2 get food. They typically get the one that's like a medium, and they will clear half of those a piece. So we usually split one of those. So
Here's how the pizza.
pizzas would be left in my house.
Here's how the pizza order goes.
Even the
in my
ones
house.
from Aldi's don't make it.
Each kid wants a different type of pizza, either New York stuffed crust or pan. I'm the pan. Okay, I like pan. I like deep dish. And then
Bro, I'm not going on that one.
And then maybe 2 slices gets eaten out of one, maybe 4 out of another, and then maybe 2 out of the third. And then I have
Oh, yeah.
and that's why I'm like this. That's why I'm fat. Because I have to eat the rest of them.
I like thin crust, Honolulu Hawaiian.
Oh, see, that's what they end up splitting. And it's just kind of
What?
Again, thank you, Mom, for the shirt.
They do like a bacon.
It's a nice shirt.
I do.
I dig
I
it.
have more.
I dig
I have
it,
more.
man.
I'm just not busting them out yet. It's really
No, it's all good,
surprises.
man.
It's gonna be
Be
surprises.
surprises.
Oh,
I look forward
a
to it.
different
I
shirt
look
each
forward
week.
to it.
I'll make sure I'm in frame. Sorry, I'll skeet a little closer. All right,
And
and then
closer, Will.
yeah,
We're
all
good.
right. I'll make sure you can see the shirt. I like it.
I got
There we
room.
go.
I got room.
Cool. And then, yeah, I guess I am on one side. Okay, I'm trying to because I'm trying to control everything from here. I am going to be doing a more of like making sure the production goes well. So if I'm not as involved in the conversation, please feel free to just lead it wherever you like. I will be facilitating the visuals, making sure chats, everything until we can get everything running smoothly. I'm going to be the control tower over here. So on that note, first of all,
You didn't say over.
I didn't do an intro yet. Welcome to Schrodinger's Cast.
You read my mind.
Welcome to Schrodinger's Cast, where everything is true and untrue until it is observed. I have a list of things that must be talked about tonight, and then we also have the wheel where we can just spin, and I'm going to be just adding to the wheel. If anyone wants a conspiracy theory talked about, I can put it on the wheel of conspiracies, and it'll get randomly chosen at some point in time.
right?
At some point in
that's what
time,
we're-
yeah.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and show what that looks like. Let's see here. So it's going to be currently some of the things on the wheel are going to be. Oh, wait, that worked good. Look at there's you are, and then there you are. Your
We've
shadows.
done Project Acre.
What?
We did. Okay, I'll take it
Yes,
off. I'll
it
take
needs
it
to
off.
go
I'll
off.
take it off.
What are you doing with the weather modification down there?
Let's see. It's just you
I
give me.
requested that be a staple, so at any moment we land on that, I got something we
But
can talk about.
look, read it. It's
What?
at the bottom one. Read it.
It's
Oh,
spinning on a wheel.
No, look to the
I
right.
know what happened.
There you go.
It's from me switching scenes.
There you go.
Oh, you're talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh, on
I
list.
thought you were asking me why.
Listen,
Why'd you put that up there?
No, I know why you
Because
put it up there.
we can talk about that at any time.
Of course.
Like last night. That was impressive.
It's funny because I took a screenshot because I was like, I'll see what this looks like in 30 minutes from what I looked at on radar stuff, that I look at.
Yeah.
And they were showing like the really bright white dot getting ready to get like to us. And as it got within, I would say on the map, that's probably 15 miles, like center, just, bird flight. It just kind of went and up around.
I thank you very much, and feel free to do that as often as you would like, as many times as you would like. Brady said, "Sorry, I just came here to embarrass Jonathan, but I love y'all's podcast. You're more than welcome to do that as much as you like, and
Thank you, Brady.
You are appreciated."
Appreciate that very much.
Can you feel?
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, definitely don't forget to do that.
Greater North Amer. All right, so what are we doing? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I'm getting there.
fiddling with
I'm getting
shit.
there.
All right, so what do we got down for topics tonight?
Oh, must talks.
So the must talks is good. The fly playing Doom that you sent me.
The Fly.
No. You got two things confused.
Okay.
They
Well, he said it.
Well,
I
yes,
watched it.
yes. So what did
I said it was. I told James a continuation of the brain cell hooked up electronically. You know,
for playing Doom?
for playing Doom.
Yes, the artificial brain cells.
Right.
Or were they scavenged? I didn't read all the way through it. I just kind of.
I thought the Fly is a cultured cell.
No, the fly.
Or is that
the fly?
that's what
Sorry.
I had on there
Okay.
for you to update.
So the fly, because
I thought this was cool.
Scanned a brain or replicated the neurons in a fly's brain.
In the brain.
Either was a scan from it. I didn't get into the fine details, but then they downloaded it into the virtual environment with whatever they preloaded into it, and the fly itself started. Actually, I never
The
saw.
electronic
I never saw.
avatar
Yes, the avatar
started moving, but the
fake
fly
the VR
didn't.
fly that is the programmed brain of a fly. Actually, didn't fly in any of the videos I saw.
I'm glad I'm not the only.
It did rub its legs and go suck on I'm guessing a squash or a zucchini that they had cut up. I don't know what it was. And then the other was the 200,000 brain cells that they grafted to a electronic matrix and then programmed it to be able to understand Doom without having eyes. Or programmed the interface, I guess, for it to be able to play Doom, and it played it. So it's like, what did
I
say?
thought so. Yeah. Okay.
The what was it?
And okay, let's see. I thought so. I didn't know what could and could not be heard, but I know now for sure. Okay. Why is this? Give me a second. You're good. I didn't think about. You're fine.
I should have went to service. Could made that.
All right. So
knows.
anyway, the must
He
talk
knows.
about the fly, metro intelligent alien dinosaurs, Bigfoot in Texas, and something about the draft. Those are the must talks about tonight, which we can spend about 15 to 30 on each, get everyone's opinion. And then-
Bigfooted bears.
And then, of course, we can move on to spin the wheel if we need to. But I wanted to show what was on the wheel that you guys at least, let's just do this. Let's just cut us
Just
out.
spin one and let's see what happens.
Hey, you want to just spin it? Okay.
Just spin it.
I'm having an issue.
Get the ball rolling.
Yeah, we're late.
No, we're
They
right,
see me
we're right where we're
rolling.
supposed to be. You can't be late.
Oh, look at there. What a coincidence.
Now, you said you want
No,
to leave it on there, you said, right? This one never leaves? Hold on. Did you have one?
Or no, it would be more. Yeah.
Do you have one?
No, you get a good one. You got to get the applause. Go to the applause. It's the first page, third down on the left.
Wow, that was really specific.
No, that's crickets. Oh, second down. Sorry, second down.
All right, man. You want to talk about what?
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Awesome. That was good stuff.
All right, so we're going to leave that one on because it's always a comeback, right?
Yep. All right. So
Just close it.
what would you like to talk about weather modification? Who would like to take the lead on this? The most. So first of all, let me give one tidbit. I was a firm believer in chemtrails aren't real. All you crazy out there.
I love NASA.
when I read the entire breakdown of how
I know you do.
when I read the entire breakdown of how we've been controlling the weather since Vietnam to control their weapon and resupply routes by flooding them with extra rain, by modifying the weather to make sure it rained more. That was 100% a government project that we did.
Monsoon.
Then we've been controlling the weather since the 60s.
Oh, before that.
Then I became a believer of this conspiracy. Just to say I was on the opposite side of it at first is what I was trying to
Let's
say.
start out with something that is factual and we can look at. In the 70s, I think it was either 76 or 79, there is a treaty that's signed saying that we would not use weather
Let me
modification.
do this real quick. Hold on. Let me change this.
Oh, very...
Real quick and make a slight adjustment in real time. Main. Look how big I am. So big. All right.
Oh, I
There
got a
we are,
phone.
and
Oh,
then-
I'm asking you. You're looking at like good stuff.
What are we looking at?
Okay. Why would there we go. There we go.
I,
Okay.
I'm just looking.
I was
Oh,
just, I was
yeah.
just making us smaller so I could see the screen behind us. Okay. And what would you like me to look up specifically? Anybody got a link, a website you just want to generally?
How about
Let's
look
do
up
this.
First,
Let's start
HARP?
here. Let's start
Anybody
here.
questioning it first, man? Go,
Let's
they need to
start
look
here
up
first.
Dane Wiggington.
Okay, it is.
I'm
Wiggington.
gonna ask my
It's
friend.
the
We've talked about this
NMOD,
before.
NMOD treaty.
Okay. I'm
It's
gonna
the
look that up.
NMOD, ENMOD.
There you go. Let's talk about that for the topic for now.
Well, it'll start.
No,
it's
it's
in
that.
it's in it.
I'm gonna ask our friend real quick.
Okay, Grook. Hello, everybody. Have you ever seen the dude that does all the computer stuff? He's like, you need to check out this website. It's all like off the wall, kind of odd stuff, but good. But every time he does the mispronounced shit, he's like, I'm gonna get this. We're gonna look up how you can change the things on your Toyota Tacoma.
Tacoma.
But every time.
All right.
Hit it,
So,
James.
thanks to Grok here, the Environmental Modification Convention, (ENMOD), formerly known as the Convention on the Prohibition of Military and Any Other Hostile Use of Environmental Modification Techniques, is a United Nations treaty that prohibits the use of environmental modifications techniques for military or hostile purposes. Adopted by the UN General Assembly on December 10, 1976. It was opened for signature on May 18, 1977, and entered into force October 5th, 1978. As of early 2026, it has 78 state parties and 48 signatories. The treaty emerged from one concern during the Cold War era, particularly after the U.S. military operations in Vietnam involving weather modifications, cloud seeding to extend monsoon season to disrupt supply lines, and environmental destructions to like herbicide use to aim to prevent the weaponization of environment, such as manipulating weather, climate, and natural processes to cause harm. The U.S. had renounced hostile climate modification in 1972, paving the way for international agreement. ENMOD focuses on prohibiting techniques that could trigger phenomenons like hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, and changes in ocean currents to alterations in the ozone layer or ionosphere. Yeah. That's the
Airplane booty juice.
That's right where I went to with the Vietnam supply line. Like we did that to try to win Vietnam and still lost.
Well, I like how like they still say herbicide use instead of Agent Orange.
Agent Orange. Yeah.
Damn.
You know,
Ouch.
it's like even Grok's like, we're gonna keep that
I
one
can't
still
say that
alive.
word."
They're still kind of alive. We can't keep saying that that's actually effed with people terribly.
So, and this is literally a treaty with 48 signatories and 78 state parties that are agreeing that not only have we been controlling weather since the 70s or before, that we have
way before.
like a, what is it, like almost like a Geneva Convention type document to not do it for purposes of trying to damage other countries.
There's
Super
literally
weapons?
there's literally a video that you can find where they go to I don't know what country it is, but it used to be part of the USSR, so it is early Cold War. It's like early Cold War, like not well. I think it is like 50s when it was put in, but they were launching just rockets in their area to get more rain so that they, had more crop because Russia has Ukraine really better than Russia, but you know, it's a lot of people. It's a big, vast area of land. A lot
It's
of
open
it's
for
frozen.
debate still.
But that's just it.
Trump
it's like,
didn't squash it yet. He promised. He promised, but he hadn't done it yet.
Well, yeah,
He's still working on it.
Yeah, that's
He's still working.
I think,
Trust the plan.
I don't think that that part of the government's allowed to let him do that. So, you know.
That's the left wing not talking to the right.
I don't think it's any part of the wings. Well, I think it is. I think it's part of both wings.
The
But
droppings off the tail feather.
yeah. You know.
All right. Well,
Don't
I'm
get
gonna
me
go ahead
wrong,
and
man.
say
I
that.
love the bird.
I'm gonna go ahead and say when it comes to weather modification, I opened the box and that cat is alive and well.
Oh yeah. No, I think that.
we're all-
Hey,
that's
we
very
need a. Oh,
Lay it on.
find me a Jack in the Box. I'm gonna have a cat bust out of it.
You know.
Oh, we have a live cat.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant
Jack
the
in the Box,
restaurant.
but with the
And-
cat.
and a
I
bo-
want our little.
And a box that doesn't open.
Schrodinger's box.
And a cat that doesn't open. A box that does not open. Can't tell. It's both alive
Schrodinger's
and
box.
dead.
We'll give it. We'll give it as many cranks. as it takes.
We don't. Oh, that's really good. I like that. Let me put that. Let me put that in my notes here.
Or we just have
Yeah,
a
so
hey
if-
man,
if
just
somebody
a little
said that to
video
me once.
of a box with the lid that, like our logo on the front of the box, so it looks like it.
Yeah.
Like little. I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah, I got
do
you.
it.
Yep.
And then the lid just opens up a little bit, and you hear, meow, and it
All
closes.
right, we can figure that out.
Weather modification.
So the thing is
No,
so
what is the recent news? Go ahead. Go ahead. The recent news.
well. So this is the only thing I would tie into this that is necessarily current. What is the law that they just repealed that stops the U.S. government from using propaganda against its own citizens?
that
was in
the,
2008.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a while
Was that in
ago.
Obama?
It was under
Yes.
Obama.
Oh, it was under Obama.
So they can use the propaganda.
Bombama?
Yeah,
Drone
they
bomber?
can they can lie their asses off.
I mean, drone bomber or import
Well,
bomber.
it's the funniest thing.
It's like-
they're telling you right to your face.
It's just,
Yes.
It's
the
just
same-
how you interpret the words.
Why
they're
would
telling
you implement that law?
So
I'm not lying. I can prove
July
it.
2nd,
it starts
2013.
with,
Well, with your word
yeah, Smith
manipulation.
Munt. Yep,
Yes,
Smith Munt.
Smith-Mont Act.
Yeah,
Okay, so the Smith Munt Act
Modernization.
Pact.
13th,
So that was 2008.
13.
Have you know, that was only 7 years after
Kaboom.
2001. Yes.
Yeah,
So we have the overly intrusive Patriot Act coming in on us, and being implemented all over the place. You have the introduction of phones and social media. So instead of having to, the government have to pay for stuff that is, necessary. Well, I mean, it ends up being publicly funded, but a vast network that they have to create. You can fund stuff like Facebook and hence Instagram and everything that comes along with logging into your phone. And so you have that step into it. Well, then they take away the Smith Munt. And then, I mean, to be honest, I kind of think I saw a lot more, chemtrails instead of contrails at that point in time. I'm not disputing
Okay,
contrails. Like contrails and chemtrails are different.
They're different, and they
different.
both are absolutely real.
I have flown planes, like not jets, but I've flown planes, and I know what a contrail is. But chemtrails are different.
Absolutely
like-
concur. I would agree.
It's not anything new.
And the science behind both is sound,
Yes.
logical.
Yes. One does not have to contradict
Does
the
not.
other.
correct.
But but
It is a
that's
true case of it can be in the box and out of the box.
No, I think it's out of the box. It's straight up out of the box.
can't.
It's straight up out of the box. So that's the other thing. What do you think about
It is.
language that is happening now? The fact that people like to distort, what a word historically has meant.
Or is it climate change?
Well, I mean,
It is climate change. That's all I was
It's
getting
a
Climate
social
manipulation.
It
climate.
is.
It's a social climate.
Climate manipulation.
I mean, if you can manipulate the climate, and then you're talking about climate change, that's a this dangerous verbiage. You know,
Well-
if you can, like, you can control. Well, obviously, we can control the weather. Do we know the effects of what we're doing? No.
I disagree. That's
Okay.
that's what I think. I think long term they know what's going on.
We're way smaller than this planet. We're way smaller than this planet.
Is the climate change a like a global crisis to where we are going to ruin the future of humanity from doing what we're doing today?
No, you can ruin
No.
parts of.
Are we going to make our grandchildren or our great grandchildren in a unlivable world because of the choices we made today?
we're gonna.
No, that's
we're gonna,
possible.
Yeah,
That is possible.
we are. We're gonna create a desert where there shouldn't be. It cause and effect. What do you think is gonna happen when you dam up all the rivers in Texas and create all these lakes? You're gonna affect the weather.
Yeah.
You
And-
literally created
structure.
storm magnet
But that's just
spots,
it. You
and
get two things to look at from that point because of modern history. How old is our historical weather record?
Who are you asking?
When did it
As
start?
far as
Oh, reliably, I would say you can't go back.
What do we have that is readily accessible to the general public and most of science?
Our
It's
water
only-
tables, and it's only 150.
Yeah, 150.
years.
Well, it's I mean, but not even that. It's like people actually being like, I'm gonna go put a cup out here and friggin' measure this because it's more important now. There's more
I
people-
would say
there's
probably
more people
probably
in America.
50 years.
If we're
There'd be
talking
more
about
people in
America,
America.
6059.
No, it's 100 years.
Okay.
Data science for temperature to begin.
Oh, well, like, well, like my
we're talking
okay.
about
I was,
that's
I was,
temperature.
what I
We're
was
talking about
what I was saying was like my
rainfall.
grandpa's generation. I would go back
Yes,
to my grandpa
100 yeah.
who lived on a farm and he had to be aware of
Yeah,
what's going on.
Exactly.
His life.
It's like we
depended
moved
on
here. We moved here. We
Yeah.
got to figure out what is kind of a pattern, right?
it.
And so you start recording it.
If you want to survive, you start tracking.
Farmers
You start
Almanac started in
watching.
1818.
Okay.
Okay, so 200 years.
So 200 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got 200 years of history, to this point. That is 4 people or 4 generations. Could be 4 generations of people, of a person dying,
Yeah, 4.
having kids,
You could
person
have 4.
dying, that's 4. Could be more, could be less. Depends. But if it
Well,
was
if
if it was a
generation's
longer
80,
time
it'd be
ago,
less than 3.
if it was a longer
Dang,
time
so they're quitting the almanac.
oh well, I think the printed is what
It's
they're
releasing its final edition in 2026. What would you take that as?
Going digital? 'Cause
Final.
I
more
think
accurate.
I think it's printed. I think they're still gonna put it out.
200 years in print. I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, either ways, I mean, it may be the final edition.
Well, it is because the world's going to end in 2027.
2020, 2030, 2045. That's my guess.
well, that's what we're all trying to figure out. Right
One way or
now.
the other,
What made you-
somebody's going to
what'd you
have
make
an
you pick-
end.
What'd you make you pick 2027? Because we had Y2K, we had 2012. Like, what made you pick 2027?
Because they ain't going this year, 27 edition. They're ending in 26. and they know, so I don't know.
I got you. I'm tracking now. I'm tracking.
Like, bro, we figured out that the
Yeah,
asteroids on the other
we're
side.
just gonna go. That's the other thing. So like,
Hey man,
when
if
you
they
talk,
can publish books about a Lahaina fire before it happened, I don't know what's
when
going
it
on.
comes to talking about modifying the weather and the future of it, like realistically,
fire
I
was
know that an asteroid or a comet could hit any point
No.
and disrupt the weather on Earth. Okay, it's like not even that. Let's say not even that. So like the other day, the girls and I were talking about volcanoes. Okay,
Oh, bro.
and we talked about
200,000 cars.
I was explaining to them about Yellowstone and how if Yellowstone went off, it would disrupt weather for a decade all over the world, but most likely, half of the United States would be unlivable. And the weather patterns would be disrupted for 10 years, crops, everything, just from that, if that volcano erupted. So you could say comet, you could say asteroid, you could say volcano. The weather is just something we're just lucky to have right now.
Depends how much juice they're spraying. We could push that all up into Iceland and be like, we're going to melt this snow. Or Greenland? Is it Greenland?
No,
Greenland?
Russia.
No, it's Iceland.
Russia.
I'm curious now.
Russia's
Hold on.
melting, remember?
Going back to that.
West Russia is melting.
This about, it said, this is very vague now that I think about it. The UN General Assembly,
Yeah, these are the same people though, man. They told you to
What?
put a diaper on your face and you'd be all right.
who
So
are
Yeah.
the
Who?
signatories?
Government.
the UN went through the WHO.
Who?
Yeah.
He's on second.
The Who.
What's on
I
second?
thought there was an owl in here.
No, the Who. You were
No,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Is Illuminati watching? You're right. Al? Yep.
The Who.
Ooh.
Who will? No, who will?
Dark's like, give me a second. Let me get your IP address.
Interesting. Various dates.
We're gonna need to reroute you through
Australia. Okay, Australia in 78.
I was gonna say, is it gonna come up with anything?
I've never seen it think this long. Oh, I'm on quick answer too. I'm on quick answer. I clicked on quick answer now. There we go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Must be
No,
a
you
lot.
got to dumb it down for normal vernacular.
Right,
You'd have to
okay.
be like, who signed the treaty? Not who are the signatories.
So major powers like France have neither signed nor ratified.
Okay, well, if they're not ratified.
Bolivia, Iran,
America was ratified in 80, so we're like,
Iran, Iraq. That's kind of funny.
when?
Syria, Turkey, not. It's
Not ratified?
Not ratified.
Well, they don't care. I mean, Luxembourg's too small.
Just kind of weird how those pop up.
They're like, yo, man, I live in a desert. I'm trying to make it rain.
Need more rain dances.
On that note, there's a video about drone going out putting it in now.
The language here, ratified means
Signed into law.
signed into law, and then 16 if signed but not put it into law. 78 parties, state bound by the treaty through ratification. And then notable parties include United States, Russia, China,
The leaders
United
in
Kingdom, the countries with powerful militaries that actually could make a huge difference by trying to disrupt somebody else's weather patterns. And then these countries have what not signed? That's
They've signed and
but
have not ratified.
Okay.
France has not signed nor ratified.
Would we consider
But
France
see,
a major
but hey,
power?
but look at
Is
this.
France a
Like,
major
I'll
power?
say this. I'll say
Air
this
Force?
as far as Iran. Iran was before the Ayatollah came in.
Okay.
Because if it was put in 78 when it was basically taking effect, it was put in 76. That's before the Ayatollah came in.
Okay.
So that would have been the previous leader.
Okay. That was my next question was what countries were actually in favor of this, and then who has the ability? Okay.
Well, there's what 139
exactly.
now?
I don't know. And
Is
my biggest thing is this just goes in a checkbox in the evidence column to this being real.
Yeah.
Which leads to the next question: is it going on today?
Well,
And how is it happening?
Is it being used in a way that's not told to us?
Correct. That's better.
Cloud
By the
seeding
way-
using silver iodide to induce precipitation or fog dispersion. All right, hold on, let it finish. Let him cook.
And there's plenty.
Let it rock.
Silver
You
iodide.
can go on. You can go on to
Called
YouTube.
glitter.
The reason
When it
I-
hits your nose and they're spraying,
The reason I
look,
ask,
it's called glitter snot. It'll
glitter
show up in your
snot?
snot.
Really?
Look at it. If you don't believe me, spit in the same spot. Pull it in your mouth, spit in it. When you feel it and you see it, spit in the same spot in the ground, let it dry for 3 days, and you will see glitter.
the reason
You'll
I
see it all in
ask is
there.
like there was a video. There's a video I watched. I think somebody sent me. Okay, first of all, I thank you everyone who has been sending us videos. Greatly appreciated. For those of you that have been sending us videos, it's Amber Alert. Yep. Mine was silence. Silence your phones.
No.
Yours silences an Amber Alert?
Yes, it does.
Horrible.
You don't give a shit.
What if I'm in the movie theater?
Everybody needs to
Them poor
know.
people watching the movie.
Your phone's supposed to be
God.
off.
I'm so glad I
I don't
watched
turn your phone up anymore. I have theater mode.
Rocket.
So just
I don't know,
FYI,
it's-
France
so
has a
watch them.
6
Sixth sense of humor? Yeah.
out of the top 10. It's ranked 6
In powers.
in firepower.
Man is a
Okay.
woman.
Okay.
France?
Yeah.
So the reason I'm asking is because I watched the video. I'll see if I can find the video. I was gonna say thank you for everyone who's been sending us videos. I will be getting to them at the end now instead of the beginning. Where at the end we're just gonna watch all the videos that people sent us and react to them at the end. There was a video I watched where a guy basically had this device plugged into his lawn, like it looked like an aluminum structure
His what?
into his lawn, his front yard, and he pointed it at a cloud, and the cloud dispersed.
Oh, I've seen that.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
the
like
one
a-
that shoots the air?
It looks like it's a bottle rocket holder, but for a big thing. And he puts this. What did he put in there?
If it's the
A metal object?
If it's the propane pusher that will literally send up a.
It wasn't.
Okay.
No, it was just this object in a holder, and he pointed it toward the cloud. And it dispersed. The cloud dispersed.
When this man said he could make a cloud vanish, people thought it was impossible. He then placed an unusual setup into the ground and carefully put a crystal inside each metal pipe.
Right?
At the start, it looked like nothing was.
A crystal.
With nickel and copper.
Didn't say that.
Well, look at the contraption.
Crystal.
Right. Yeah, but what's the thing that's holding the crystal?
It's made out of an electrical energizing component. It needs a battery source.
Crystal.
Was the ground the battery source?
No, the canister that was holding the crystal.
How's a canister a battery source?
The crystal is the battery, conductive
Actually
with
working.
the copper and
I'm
the
not
nickel.
sure. I don't know if the cat's in or out of the box.
Okay.
So, all right, I'll
But
say
the
this.
idea of being able to neutralize and clean your atmosphere, you can go in the backyard, you can get water, put a few chemicals in there, and you heat it up, and as it steams, it will
Where's
clear
it?
your
Is. I
air.
brought this one up. I'm gonna let you
All right,
go.
let's
You
see
go.
play.
You go first.
Let's see play. Let's see play
let's
and
watch.
watch it.
Let's-
When it's over, you go first. Then you go. Then you go. Ready?
And then we'll go to the next one.
All right.
I got you.
When this man said he could make a cloud vanish, people thought it was impossible. He then placed an unusual setup into the ground and carefully put a crystal inside each metal pipe. At the start, it looked like nothing was actually working. A few minutes later, the clouds started to disappear until the sky was left wide open and clear.
Okay.
All right.
And go. Go ahead.
So, as far as giving it the first impression visual confirmation, the front yard looks like fucking shit. So it looks like somebody cleaning out a house or something of that nature. Second, the contraption looked like it was made from a paint can and a bunch of scrap copper. We didn't see enough video of what crystal it was, but I bet it was meth.
That's the best answer I've heard so far.
And then if you look at the other, I mean, it's very tough to say where he's at, but I would bet it's Australia or somewhere in Europe. I don't think that's America. So scroll back a little bit. Do we see a license plate on the cars? No, there's too big of trucks. So that's America. It's America or Canada. So I would say they are probably relatively close to a power plant or a concrete plant, or they just came out and took the video as it was, because I don't see any sort of ignition that would send up something in the sky to make a difference. And as they stated, there's no way you're going to push like a microwave or something electronic up into the air. So I think it's a lot.
No, he could if he had a
a power source.
Yes.
But that's just it. There's no
But
power
there's
source.
not one. He's trying
No,
to.
you don't see enough of the video.
That's
I
wrong.
think this is
It's wrong.
what's wrong.
No power source.
Then how's it work? Explain how it
All right,
works.
next. Go ahead.
Okay.
You get
you get your turn in a minute.
Yeah,
My bad.
Sorry.
Think about it. No,
My-
I'd like
my
to know.
apologies.
I'd like to know
My
what's on the
apologies.
box, like what's supposedly in those boxes, because
We're all operating
It's
off
tile boxes.
We're all operating off limited information based on what you saw. Either break it down,
Okay.
make
Based
it make
off
sense,
what I
say
saw-
it's fake, cat, dead or alive, whatever you want to do.
I'd like to know more. I'd like to.
there's not enough reference.
I would like to invest a little bit of time into this, but not enough to put my financial wallet to support your. I don't know what they say on these game shows, man. Okay, my issue with this is if you look at the angle that he sets that in the ground, and then you watch the clouds move parallel in the ground in a swirling motion like a plane flew through. They don't move like he got blasted at a 57.4 degree angle at a 3 degree.
That's
I'm
at
just
least
telling you,
45.
dang.
That's at least 45.
Okay.
All right.
Can you mute that and let it just run
Yeah,
continuously?
I did already.
Yeah. You mute it and see if you
Because
can.
I might have seen it wrong.
So
So
here-
pause
here-
it right there.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Okay, so yeah, pause it right there.
That's a paint can.
No,
and,
okay.
and scrap copper.
It is.
Let's just say it's
But I have seen contraptions that I want to try in gardening. But if you look how this one starts to go, but look down the line. Look down the line.
Yes, look at the
And
bottom.
look at the
That's
clouds
sped
down
up.
there at the
It's
bottom.
sped
It's
up.
all sped up.
It's either sped up or
It's
it's,
a
from
camera
a power
effect.
plant.
Yeah.
or
that's a
like
possibility.
A concrete plane, something that's producing heat.
They
and
may have
creating
sent
it
the
updraft.
laser light through.
Of
and
course.
you got it timed just right. I've seen that, and I know that happens.
You're
Where's
gonna
that guy that figures out where you're coming from?
you're gonna fast forward anything that takes a minute to happen.
The geocache guy.
Okay.
Because
Because you only have so many seconds or minutes
Okay,
to.
hold on, all right. So,
All right.
so in the idea, you got yours. Go ahead. You're
All right,
okay.
so this is the way I think. Since I got a little bit of a green thumb, I know nickel and copper in the ground, they permeate energy. It helps your plants grow.
Okay, so the ground
Okay.
will be electrolytic,
Electrolytic.
but you would have to
Yes.
have both of them next to each other.
That should,
And all
well, they're
we see is a
connected,
piece
just
of copper.
connected. Okay, but then he adds a third equation: quartz crystal, which could be something that projects. Okay, it does light. Light could dissipate.
It has to be squeezed.
Light can dissipate clouds. Period.
But quartz.
Yes.
So
No,
so
stop. Yes. They can send light to activate or deactivate, turn on. That's what you're essentially saying. What the claim
Essentially.
is that he built this out of these parts in his backyard, and that's the effect it has. And that I call bullshit.
I think it's. I
call
think it's
bullshit.
real.
His idea is sound. It's plausible.
Totally
but
plausible.
not in a.
You
paint
think he
gallon
done
bucket
this
system.
once and just happened to happen?
No, it's so.
It's
sped up.
over. It's over 30 minutes probably or more.
The issue I have with the
But
claim
dissipating
that
completely.
The issue I have with the claim that it's sped up is look at the shadow on the ground on the road.
Yeah, next to the white
There's
truck,
not enough
or the
shadow
further white truck.
movement corresponding on the ground for the light change to calculate
definitely
that
sped-
long of a look at the clouds in the back.
It's definitely
It's
sped up. You
definitely
can
sped
see the
up.
guy walking
So
fast.
it-
Look,
it's
hey,
clouds
15
on the
there's a
ground
fast
are
guy
15,
walking.
30 minutes,
See
I
that?
think.
That falls in the category
no, I
of need
agree
more
with you.
information. So
I agree
I'm
with
still
you.
right back that like, yo, the idea.
Look how fast
The
the, guy is
concept-
walking in the
All right,
video.
it's
And he's
Pause.
grounding
Pause.
it. He's grounding
Look at
it
the guy
as
walking-
well.
look at the guy
My
walking
bad.
the truck.
He's grounding it as well, right?
see the guy
Yeah,
walking the truck?
that's what I'm saying. It's sped up.
Okay.
Like, so go back to where he puts it in the ground. So I do agree. It's like we are all of once again of the age of the potato clock. Like you put a piece of copper,
Yeah,
you
use
put
a
a piece
lemon
of
to turn the
zinc
light bulb.
into something that has an
Crystal,
electrolytic.
man.
Once I said, yeah,
You have me
he learned
dying, bro.
science early. He's like, we're gonna make at
All
least
right,
10,000 off this video. You know,
I'm gonna bring in my homie
You know,
real quick.
Sudafed we can buy.
I'm gonna bring in my homie real quick.
So I would say it is in the box because
And surviving.
well no.
What's
So
up, Chase?
so some of that theory is sound. Like if you think you got a zinc box, zinc and copper,
Nickel.
but they don't matter. You're looking at electron count.
Nickel.
So, nickel would be more conductive,
That's what you
possibly.
need.
But that ain't a nickel fucking bucket.
this is something on any of these videos. If somebody's like, "Yo, I built this. This is how." Hey, here's a screenshot first. Like, here's what I did. Here. All the steps. Boom. That's it. And it doesn't show any comparisons.
So
Like, there's just
The,
lacking information.
the device
to support his claim.
The video is not AI generated defect. The device is also known as a cloud buster or a chem buster.
and they are real. You
Okay.
can build them.
Is the claims build typically involves 5 to 6 metal pipes, copper embedded in a base of organite, resin mixed with metal shavings, crystals like quartz. Pipes are pointed skyward with crystals inside allegedly channel or convert energy, dispersing clouds, chemtrails, or EMF radiation. Some versions add elements like holy water or shungite for extra power. Hold on.
Snap.
Is the effect real? No, there's no evidence that this modification of whether mainstream science views orgone energy. Cloud forms naturally move and dissipate due to atmospheric processes like wind, temperature changes, evaporation. What looks like cloud vanishing can be coincidence, selective filming, or time-lapse exaggerated.
No, you're fine.
Good.
No,
Yes.
you're fine.
Okay.
All that makes sense.
Okay, the
Every
only thing
bit
I
of
was
it.
gonna say is
Repeatedly
like,
debunked by Noah.
I was gonna say scroll back up a little bit. So you see all the notations. So scroll up.
Okay.
Facebook, TikTok,
Yeah. Okay,
YouTube.
Okay.
It's like, bro, I'm not discrediting everything. There's a lot of good stuff that comes out of it because
All these
media
that it works.
is
These are all coming from
paid for.
TikTok and Facebook.
What it's okay?
The,
there
okay,
really
so
are
the one that
things-
debunking is coming from Noah.gov. So
Yeah, the thing that caught me,
that cat's fucking dead.
where it said the time is not in minutes, like sped up or whatever. Go to that. It said it would work.
In the video, yeah.
It said it claimed that he claimed that it happened in minutes or whatever.
So okay, so this is my thing. You have 7
on it, bro.
pieces of copper that are going down to
Like 6,
Major
7
weight
around,
movers.
one in the middle,
Major weight movers.
and then
And
one
a
that goes
nickel
all the
put-
way through.
and a nickel.
So the only thing we've
When you
read
gonna come on the show, homie?
is there is copper
Promote your
nickel,
business.
and then quartz. So what does that box say? Can you there's no way to fucking zoom in. All right,
Enhance.
hit enhance. Control
Enhance.
plus.
You
Control plus.
You can't on this. Not
Oh,
on
it doesn't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that to the
yeah,
video.
yeah.
Oh, that's some
Now
bullshit.
I could screenshot this.
Okay.
And
So the only thing is I would say is look at the box. They're obviously probably tiling a house. So unless or maybe somebody's going really weird and tiling a countertop, and they're busting out a quartz countertop, so they have enough quartz to pack into a gallon bucket of paint and do this in the middle of their workday. The idea that this is a spontaneous setup, and
I can't get a verbiage out on those. I mean,
Spontaneous, no. Does the contraption work, or
where
could
would they
it
get-
work?
But where are they getting the quartz from?
Well, maybe
where
he
are they
just had it
getting-
in his pickup truck, and he's one of us conspiracy theory guys that actually took the
Bro,
time
I
to do
found
the.
the day.
You see what I mean?
found the day. I mean, it's that's what I'm saying. It's in the box. I'm not saying that his theory isn't unproven.
All right. Well, paint
plausible.
buckets are not nickel.
No, there's zinc coated steel.
They
that does not
are-
look like copper.
Tin plate and
That
galvanized
is hella.
steel.
That is hella
That's
not copper. I'm
zinc.
sorry. That's
Galvanizing
not
is
copper
zinc.
pipe. That is not copper pipe.
Okay.
well,
No, he already
copper
put that in the
piping's
back of
coming
the
out.
truck.
Copper piping is the round tubing above.
That is not copper.
Yeah,
That's probably copper.
That's copper.
It's
sunlight making it look like
look at
PVC.
the top and the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay,
look,
okay,
that's
okay.
copper.
Okay.
It's copper.
Sorry, it's
In a
copper.
paint
No,
can.
I mean, I'm not poo-pooing on it. So I'm saying it's in the box.
High
You know, I'll
acolytic.
tell you this.
But I'm saying
okay,
I don't see how that
response to this.
works.
I get my shot now. I already said it's dead in the box, but like, I mean, have you ever dated those girls that talk about using crystals? That's why I'm using my defense right there.
You got something against crystals,
You got
don't
some
you?
girls dating. Like, I'm gonna take this crystal.
Girls
I'm-
named
Crystals.
Crystal. Rocks named Crystal. Rocks.
Sister's name
I
Crystal.
don't give a shit.
Say less. Say less. Say
I don't know any
less.
dudes named Crystal, so I don't know.
Say less. You already know.
Crystal.
All right.
It's it's his dealer name,
All right. So
Crystal.
all right. Along that.
Okay.
Do you want?
All
I'm,
right,
I'm,
hold
I'm,
on,
I'm
hold on.
gonna ask you guys. Go ahead.
I just real quick. The whole a lot of the science and that you were talking about the look at these crystals and they have this power.
Some
Okay,
do.
but the
Some do.
idea. All right, hold on. But the idea that these things had this, that all goes along with a completely different atmospheric conditions on this planet. Here. That would it was a different environment. You didn't have it just that it's like, hey, this worked 300 years ago, but
Yeah.
find the stone tablet underneath the pyramids and it worked back then, but it ain't gonna work today because it needed the atmosphere to be a certain.
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
And so
I get you.
yeah,
Like
your
a
crystal's not.
frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I don't know. You got something.
I seen the smile.
I can't read this comment out loud.
I was
sorry.
just gonna say there is things in the crystals that's legit.
Okay, Chase. Yeah, we try to keep this somewhat because I think we all
say?
we all have kids, and everybody has the internet now. So we try to keep it a little tame. So
Little taint.
you saw what it read.
Well, I know somebody
Well
who's.
done, sir.
But, you
I
know,
know who, somebody
off to
who's
they're putting
not.
shit in the water to make the frogs get.
Hey,
But I'll tell you this: you give me a material
JJ's
list,
built right,
Jonathan.
man.
You get the material list. I just want the list.
No, we'll do
No,
it.
find out how he did it.
How-
Give me the
maybe
list. Get the instructions.
Him
Hand it
or
to
me.
You.
I'll do it.
You find it.
I'll
go
find.
build
I'll
it.
figure it out.
We will.
No,
build
I can
it.
build it. I have no problem.
I'm just saying, I'd be willing to help with it too.
I'll tell you this. Okay.
But I'm gonna go off what I
Hold
was
on,
talking about
hold
with
on,
the
hold on,
plants.
hold on.
I'm gonna have
This
some
is
copper.
good. This is good.
I'm gonna do something.
because this whole idea of this show is about the pursuit of truth. And if one of you wants to volunteer to build a cloud dispersing chembuster device, and I'm sure there's girls I can know that can provide the crystals for you.
Yeah, and in order to do that, we need you guys to like, subscribe, share, and
Well,
donate.
it should go without saying that if you're watching this right now, you need to like, subscribe, share, donate money, because otherwise, what are we?
I can't afford the paint can.
Okay.
We're adults.
Anyway, and then I will film it, and I'll film, and I have the camera and
So
everything. and we'll make a
what
video.
should be we need to set a time limit on the disbursement.
I'll give you 3 days.
No. So,
You can just chase that cloud around the whole world.
No, I just like 3 hours.
I mean,
Time lapse?
clouding gonna sit still for you.
Just something that's in.
Bro, you ain't looked up lately, have you?
A non-windy day, pick a cloud and be like, I'm gonna bust that bitch.
So if it dispersed, unlike any others that are in
Then
the sky,
you will have changed my mind, and you can tell me I told you so.
Man, if it starts raining,
I get
we
that
all
shirt.
cheer
I get
for
the
you
shirt.
though. Is
Hey.
that wet?
I get the shirt, right, James?
Absolutely.
All right.
you
If I make a cloud disperse, I get James's shirt.
The shirt off my back.
And if I don't, I'll continue coming over here every week.
All right.
All right. So we'll put this one.
Yeah, we're gonna put this one to the side for a moment. Okay, now on the damn, I gotta scoot in. I just want to make sure I'm not like, no, it's not you actually. It's the camera.
I got plenty of room, guys.
It's not that. It's I did this on accident.
man,
Now
you already said
the
it.
next
It's
thing.
all
Do you guys want to do another submitted video by a viewer, or do you want to do one of the topics we had for this evening? I'll leave it to you.
Give a viewer. We haven't.
Yeah.
I agree with the viewer.
All right, so
They're fun.
They sent them. I want to see it. Somebody said, "Hey, I think you need to see this." All right, let's take a look.
I've been sent a ton.
Well, they got to calm down a little bit. Oh, what?
Stop.
It's
No
fake.
comments,
She's
no
fake.
comments, no comments,
Those
no
are
comments.
not real.
No comments. No comments.
You have to separate these two accounts.
I know, buddy. I know.
The gaming center is a lot different than the conspiracies. We're not looking for like old men and like grumpy people, but this kind of seems a genre.
All right, let me pick one of these. Goodness, look how many have been sent. Okay.
Thailand, that's real weird.
I like her little snake tattoo.
Okay. This will go. So let me send this to myself. Messenger.
Does anybody else have a problem with their kids?
Like,
Them growing up and thinking they're older than they are.
yeah, I had that once.
Yeah, and she's only 4, bro.
Firmament.
All right. Let me move
Thin
us.
Man?
I'm down for
I'll
this.
tell you what, I like Andy's mints.
What a coincidence. We're talking about the firmament.
All right, and then
I got something for that.
Yeah, so eventually we're going to have Homeboy on. I don't know when
I
his
hope-
schedule's going to
I
be clear
hope
to
so.
where he can make it across the flat.
Can't because it's too flat and it's getting soggy right now.
I don't know.
Well, the poll's getting ready to shit.
I would like to shout out to Chris. Thank you for sending me so many videos. We're gonna get to all of them. I appreciate you, Chris. Hope you're watching. I don't even know what this is. I have not viewed any of these, so it's on Facebook. So I'm assuming it's okay to watch.
All right, let's hit it.
It has been approved on some
We
level.
gotta pause. Or how long is the video? We gotta pause every 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, about 2 minutes.
All right, every 30 seconds.
No, you're
maybe.
fine.
Can't hear
No,
her.
we can't hear her now.
You can't hear it?
No,
Yeah.
turn
I
it
can
up.
barely hear something.
We muted her.
I can
down.
hear her, but not what she's saying.
Hold on. All right. It's a firmament comment. Here you go. It's full volume. I can hear it perfectly. Oh, okay. I know why.
I can
know.
kind of hear
I
it.
know why. Hold on. You're hearing it through me. Hold on. Sorry. I did this because I didn't want the other thing to play. You're fine.
I like some Charlie Brown.
All right. Sorry about that. That was me.
Hey there. How many of you guys knew that the CIA released documents about the firmament? Oh, you didn't know? Well, let me show you. Let's get a little bit closer, shall we?
We
This
shall.
was released in 2000. It was originally done in 1957. This is the number you can look it up by. Firmament. You can find it on page 19.
She's got the flat Earth model in the back.
Here's where they talk about the near and local sun, flat Earth, and firmament again, found on page 20. These images prove beyond a doubt that the CIA approved document from 1957 that explicitly uses the word firmament, flat Earth, near sun halo, and discusses the brightness behavior over a flat surface. This isn't a theory or a guess. These are their own words in declassified, peer-reviewed Soviet scientific studied, translated, and archived.
Yes. He hit the button as soon as it said Soviet.
I'm sorry.
You lost me at peer revered. You lost
Peer-revered.
You lost me at peer revered. The redcoats are coming.
That's Paul.
I know.
Peer revere.
Not Pierre. That came later in assistant. He came with the French.
You lost me at peer revered.
Yeah, that was the remake.
All right, hold on. All right.
Netflix or
Listen.
Disney, of course.
It won't be the first time. I mean, I hope it's not this isn't apply to this, but I've had to eat my words before of things that I thought were fake, unreal, and complete bullshit. Now, I sit among
Give me that pen.
flat earthers. I sit among flat earthers or dome earthers or people that do not believe the moon landing is real, the earth is round, that we've been to space, that the Voyager 1 is hurtling through space, or any of that thing. I sit among them with and not in a judgmental or a confrontational state. It's just a unknown. I can't prove to you the earth is round until I go up there and look together. Now, if I find out in my fucking lifetime and we go up there together, like I would love to, it'd be like a fucking dream of mine.
I'm not going
And I
with
go
you
up
guys.
there and the earth is a fucking flat disc brick, like fucking what is that? Hold on. Brain work for me.
Click, click, click.
Thor, where's Thor from?
Asgard.
Asgard. You know, it's a floating rock in space, like Asgard.
He's the guardian of the
It's the
ass.
people.
Okay, then
It's
I'm gonna be like,
Guardian
holy
of the
shit!
ass.
I'm gonna have a holy shit moment,
It's
and I'm gonna have to.
Jacob. Asgard is the Jacob. It's floating in space. Asgard is not a place.
No,
it's
yeah.
the people.
Well, that's
Oh.
yes.
It's supposed to be the New Jerusalem?
The people make the
Is it?
people make the planet.
Okay.
If you want to
Well,
go there,
well,
if
no,
you want
I mean,
to
Thor-
go
Thor-
from
well, no, Thor and Odin-
connectivity,
If that's the case, then I'm going to
I'm a Norse.
be
I-
like, holy
I
shit!
got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a holy shit moment, and I have to rethink my entire life and everything that happened in it. Do I believe that's the case? No.
Or do you?
I'm not going to get into why I do or do not, but the fact that I'm looking at documents from the CIA which we've been through before. We've been here before.
From when?
Not the first time we've looked at CIA documents and had an open eye and been like, holy shit, they did this.
That was 2000.
Then my
When it was
interest, I'm saying my
released.
interest has, first you had my attention, now you have my interest. Is that what he says? My interest is peaked.
Yeah. So 1957, they had
Candy.
this and didn't
Candy
get
from
it.
Django.
It didn't get declassified until 2000.
First you had my curiosity. Now you have my interest. No, something like that. I butchered it. Now you have my curiosity.
Oh, the cat got your tongue.
In a box.
By the CIA. The word firm. How many of you guys
Watch it again.
knew that the CIA released documents about the firmament? Oh, you didn't know? Well, let me show you. Let's get a little bit closer, shall we?
She looks like
This was
she's
released
really
in
mean.
2000.
All right, so pause it real quick.
It was-
She's close.
You need to read that
All
top
right.
section. Dissertation.
Wait till she gets most of all of
Scientific
it.
Council.
So George Bush released this?
No, this is 2000. It's Obama.
No.
Or no, 2000.
Clinton.
No.
No.
That's Obama.
It's Bush. Oh,
No. It is Bush. It is
It doesn't-
Bush.
Bush.
It is Bush. Yeah,
Bush was president, but just. he
but
ma-
not when it happened.
But not when it happened.
Yeah,
That's when it was
1957.
It may not have been when that was part of the initial release.
57 is who?
oh, I don't know.
He was the president in 57?
Eisenhower.
That was like
Come on, guys.
No,
You
it
were
was
alive
before
back then,
JFK.
weren't you?
Eisenhower.
bro.
Eisenhower.
Bro.
I'm
I
just,
feel like that lady that had her wig fall off on the podcast. It's like, bro.
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower.
Hey!
Oh,
Yeah, nicely done, nicely done.
Isn't he
Thank
the one
you.
that said something about the military industrial complex?
Who?
Eisenhower?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just talked about him the other week.
I
didn't we?
also, man, the guy was going into World War II, and he was talking about something, and I think it was Eisenhower. I was like, "What are you talking about? Yes, we're going to pursue them. We're going after them right now." And he was told to stand down and no. And he was like, "Hold on, the war would be over. You can't let these people go. You have to stop it now." And they said, "No, the war's over. Come on."
Eisenhower warned against the unwarranted
And it's caught-
influence of a newly established permanent military-industrial complex. He cautions this powerful, unprecedented alliance of massive military establishment and a large armed industry could threaten American liberties and democratic processes. Yep. All right. I'll let this finish, and then again, we'll go down the line, and I'll
It was
go
originally
last.
done in 1957. This is the number you can look it up by.
All right, pause it real quick. Blah, 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 blah,
You
blah,
wanna just
blah,
look up the
blah.
document?
Bunch of people's names, March 23rd, whatever that is. The dissertation represents the result of many years of study. In the clear daytime sky, the observations were carried out in 12 locations in various altitudes above the sea. Various climatic, meteorological, and symphotic conditions. The observations were carried out mainly during high temperature of the atmosphere and the very range of the spectrum.
They were testing light
So yeah, I mean yeah,
and trying to understand the way
Yeah,
light
photometer
bends
of
through.
daytime.
yeah.
Right? Photometer of daytime. That's what it says. That's
I don't want to get in. I don't want to draw diagram.
you gonna draw the globe?
No, I was going to draw how
So-
you actually
so-
live on, how you can live on a flat spot.
When did
You
we
can
go to
live
the
on a
moon?
round spot. It won't
Per
matter
se?
because your perception
69.
is only going to perceive no matter
it
what
was
that
earlier than
environment
that.
is.
When was the first time we put somebody in outer space? When
You
did
gotta do
Rush
it
go
right
to outer
here.
space?
Top perception
Because
or
they put
bottom
somebody up
perception or
first.
side
66, I
perception?
think.
Nah,
Your
it was
vision,
earlier in
the
66.
line of sight
When did
is
when
only
did Russia put
about
somebody
30
in
miles
space?
max. So it's like 15
max.
minutes
I
away.
forget his
Right.
name.
On average max, 15.
Okay, so
That's
John
up
Glenn
to-
went up in
So you
62. I was
yourself
way off.
see this dome, 360 all the way around.
Is this a Russia
We
report?
do see the dome.
So no matter
do
where
Russia
you are,
first.
your life, your perspective is
Yeah.
going to represent to you a
61.
flat,
Yeah, so
non-movable
61.
spot
Gagarin,
inside
yeah.
a 360-degree bowl. The sun and the moon are up
So-
here. Inside,
11 is
larger.
on
So
the moon,
because
right?
we're here
Firmament.
and another dude's over here, the angle of the sun rotating and the moon up
69.
here,
Apollo
we
11 was
see
69.
what looks
First man on the
like
moon.
No,
It
that
comes,
moved to outer
like, up
space.
out of
Oh,
the
okay. I
horizon.
thought you said
We're-
moon. I thought you
it's
said
all
moon.
about light. This study is getting to understand this barrier right here
We activated the flat
They're
earthers.
not necessarily.
Where's that
testing
triggered alert?
This up here.
Inner space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more like this. So you got this.
But what they're,
This is what I draw into.
That's not the way we were looking for. All right, so
Flat. Everything you said here.
Flat. It's all flat.
what's down here?
Stuff that we dig into.
is it the spiky bottom like the stalactites?
So
It's a base.
let me show you what I was basing this off of.
All right,
A man wants to be a
Wait,
full
what do you say
professional of the heights of the heaven and the depths
people
of
are
hell.
Asgard. What's where they're from?
What?
Where are the people from
I want to
Asgard?
do it better for you.
Asgard.
Okay, image of.
Yeah, it's like
Asgard.
what is it, Norse or what is that? Or
Okay,
is it
so-
really a
What
place?
level?
Period.
This is what Asgard looks like.
Yes,
This is what y'all saying.
so-
Okay,
we
this is what I'm
tapped
saying. You guys
into.
say that's Asgard. Okay,
That's what he's
Asgard.
saying.
That's what he's
That's
saying.
not what
That
he's
is
saying.
not what I'm saying.
This is
no.
This is
no.
This is
no.
the Protestants
That's
and the
minuscule.
Catholic.
I'm neither of them.
That's minuscule.
The flat Earth. It's,
That's
it's,
very minuscule.
It's
Listen,
a one
hold
or
on.
two.
Scripture tells me the earth is immovable.
Think about this.
So no matter how I look at this, I come with an absolute.
When was the scripture written?
Explain to me.
No.
That doesn't
that's
matter.
not the
That doesn't
question.
matter.
That's not the
That doesn't
question.
matter. Okay, let's go back. Let's
Your
go back to the
question
video.
is,
We're gonna go down the line.
Is what is-
everybody
what is
ready to
the
go down the
It's
line?
immovable. It's stationary and has a firmament. I have figured out
We
and I
have
see that it can be
tapped.
whatever shape you want it to be, man.
Okay.
Because there's
It can
something
be oval.
fundamental that's
It could be
right
egg
here
shaped,
So
which
that's being discussed here.
So not to get off the paperwork, because that's what we're trying to get to right now. We're not going to get to the flat Earth quite
that's
yet.
what-
But
it's
the,
not- it's not
the
even. This is
firmament
about
being the
light.
vernacular that we're looking at, because all she's listing is whenever it comes up. They're not saying it's plus or minus. The word just comes up.
Yeah.
She doesn't talk anything about it. This is a moot point
right.
as far as no, she doesn't talk anything about it. She says, "It
here,
was
look at this
mentioned
paperwork.
5
Here's
times."
the word, and it
you-
says this. Therefore, the world's flat.
And
Time out.
And all that this paperwork says is they did some light shit. So this is it. This is 57. It is 6 years after they put somebody into space.
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, so we're
I'm just throwing
we're
the
gonna say,
moon.
no, but
No,
we're,
but yeah,
no,
in this world,
no, we're
of
gonna
this
we're
is
gonna
the
say
story.
we're gonna
This
say
is
this is low Earth orbit, which we know fucking Katy Perry has gone to.
inner space.
But
That's a different movie.
But
Same
it doesn't
That's a
matter.
different movie.
It doesn't
same
matter.
designation.
It doesn't
different
matter.
names, the
What
same.
we're
Our
looking,
atmosphere.
but what we're looking for is the observation. So they're observing what they see, and we only have that to go off of. So if they're saying from Russia, we're still saying our government is giving us a secondhand story from what they got from spies, because this is a government release. So it's already a telephone call game of what we get. But the Russians are saying is they see something.
So if Earth is flat, does that make the rest of the planets flat as well?
Have you been to the other planets' surfaces?
Why would God only make ours flat?
Who says they are?
I mean, you know,
we
what
can
is,
see multiple sides.
We
of
can
them.
see the sides of
we've
them.
observed round planets since
Okay, well, so
Galileo.
What did we look like?
Galileo.
We'll say then,
What did we look like?
as a catch-22, we have only seen what has been provided to us.
By whom?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's catch-22. You know, it's like we only have to believe what we can see, which is just
It's
like
not, all right,
our
so
song
it's time to
we
go down the line.
mentioned
Go down the line.
earlier
You go first. You go
from
first.
John Morrison.
You go first on the video. 30 seconds. Go.
I will go last.
All right, go ahead.
What are you asking me? Cat in the box, out of the box, in regards to what?
This
If there's
video.
a firmament,
the idea,
video?
the video, the CIA.
I totally like it. I don't like the format, and I don't like the way she's presenting it because she's making it where you have to take what she says, what she shows, real quick, and
I like
therefore
points.
she draws my conclusion.
That is a social,
and I'm not here to
that
have
is a
somebody else
social
draw
media-
my conclusion.
Social media tactic of giving like a small
Highlight
amount of
points.
So
information.
what I've seen in the pattern is that like people that are like really want to
Then go
know
on your beliefs.
they will be like, hey, here you go, do what you want with it.
Go on your beliefs then.
All right.
Go, John. I mean, if you got more, go.
No, I mean, I really legit, like straight up, I'm confused. You want me to say there's a firmament, like the firmament in a box? Because she's claiming there is one. So that's what we're saying is in the box.
No,
she's not. She's not.
As far as when it comes to the Earth and its structure, and then your beliefs on it, based on this as evidence,
The firmament is a barrier. It's a barrier.
right?
Indestructible barrier.
I can't go through it. That's what I know. Whether it's flat
can
or
you,
round,
can someone who
there
doesn't understand it, can you define what the firmament means to you? To me, like if I don't understand what that means, can you define it to me in an easy term for me to understand what the firmament is?
It's a barrier that keeps me inside this container, whatever shape this container is. I can't get outside this container.
Okay.
In the globe, it's a Van Allen belt. Magnetic.
If it's a
radiation barrier,
you said if
there is a barrier.
You said if it's a globe, the Van Allen belt's the
that
barrier.
Would be, that could explain. But if it's flat, it's same thing with the globe. Everything freezes at a certain temperature. Everything stops moving. So at some point, all of this gas eventually stops. So you have these layers of immovable particles that have created a barrier you can't get through. Whether it's solid or it's a flowing barrier, but because the way everything separates, I can't get through it. It's like salt water, fresh water. And
get through as far to where do you think the furthest we've been is? Outside of this barrier, or to the edge of this barrier, near the barrier, or
I think they've landed rockets on it. I think they walked on it.
On the barrier.
On the barrier.
Which
and
would be the firmament.
The moon is a reflection of a certain part of the barrier.
Okay.
So firmament, yes, in the box. Like it's out of the box. It's legit. There is a firmament.
Out of the box? You're confirming the cat's alive?
That there is a firmament?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
No,
so
no,
I will say this before we get any further. We're in, like I said earlier, a possibility of vernacular.
It could be a language issue.
No, I won't say necessarily it's a language issue, but I think that you run into a situation here where what may be or what everybody is explaining is being explained by different ways. And I'm not because I mean, all right, I've never heard
that. Atmospheric.
The definition of firmament is the heavens or the sky, especially when regarded as a tangible thing.
But then
they're atmospheric layers that are impenetrable. Okay, so here it is.
That's a Bible definition. So what if I was to say Earth firmament would be a boundary between physical and spiritual worlds? I guess there's
there's my map.
There's a huge disconnect between what we're defining. Then that's another issue.
So.
That's another issue. Is like when I say firmament, I'm like when you say firmament, I think that you think that the Earth is like flat and there's this ice wall around it and we can't go past it and we never have been. And like it's just like the Game of Thrones ice wall protecting us from the the walkers that are like, this is giant ice wall. And then you said if it's a globe Earth model, then it's the firmament would be the Van Allen belt. So that's another area, a barrier we can't go past. And I'm saying there is zero barriers as far as I'm concerned. Like we've been to Voyager 1 has been past Jupiter, past Pluto.
Okay, all right. When you say we,
the United States.
You're saying mankind has gone past.
Yes.
Mankind has not gone past this.
Robotically.
We've sent things that have sent back information that we're being told shows and says this.
Scientific data, yes.
Yeah.
Controlled scientific data.
This is why you don't lie.
All right,
kids.
so here.
If any kids see this is why you don't lie to your parents. Because as you get an adult, it's not your parents, it's the government. And so if we figure out you lied to us as a kid or you lied to us as an adult, there's no more trust.
Yeah, there's no more trust.
It don't matter how long it takes.
All right, so here it is.
Do not tell your child.
Let Jonathan go, and then you can go, and then I'll go. Or whatever.
All right, so there's a picture of my map.
Okay, this your map?
That's pretty close. Local sun and moon. All right, so the only way we land on the moon if it's local in our atmosphere.
So that's okay. why I said Asgard, because this is a very good depiction of what Asgard looks like.
But times 100,000. So I think there's a bunch of little
chambers of heaven,
flat lands in our atmosphere.
Upper seas. So heaven. is well, hold on.
The firmament, but the firmament.
Okay. What is
In
rockweed?
the heaven,
Okay,
the seas of heaven.
Okay.
All right, so check it out.
Window portals,
So
fountains of the deep, Toem or the great deep,
we just need to know about
Sheol?
Sheol.
Sheol,
We know what that is.
inner earth.
It's oil.
It is
That's
the
so well.
metro intelligent alien dinos where they live.
Dinosaur block.
Pillars of the earth
Okay.
is where we get our what we call the footing,
Okay.
grounded.
I'm listening.
It's the power that comes out the ground that we can go barefooted outside and we get one with nature, stuff like that. Okay,
I don't know. I believe
those are the
wholeheartedly
pillars
in
of
shit
earth.
like that.
That's energy.
I believe wholeheartedly in like shit like that. Like, I mean, you know, not
So-
into the what they say the science of it is, but I think for sure
Who's
being
science?
barefoot out. Well,
Who's telling you
That's
this?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. You're talking about
Peer-reviewed
you're talking
science.
about
I'm sorry,
centuries of stuff.
peer-reviewed science.
Crisis actors.
Peer-reviewed
Okay.
science. Peer-reviewed
Pierre
science.
Revere.
Peer-reviewed science.
All right,
The
so
red coats are coming.
so
All right,
back on subject.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Clay, go ahead.
Firmament.
You go first.
Firmament's real.
Did you go
Cats
Okay,
in the
all right.
I heard
box.
you wanted to say.
I'm gonna go and let Grok go for me.
Cats in, cats in the box for me.
Okay,
No, man.
So,
no, I don't want to hear what Grok's got to say.
I don't
wanna hear
care.
what
It's
James
my
has
time to
say.
talk. It's my time to talk. Okay,
Doing the robot voice.
The
Make
video,
it
the
sexy.
video is not obviously
I
it's
want
a
the
real
female
video.
voice.
Okay. Is the effect the interpretation? Okay, real but misused. You misjudged me. Okay, you misjudged us, me and Grok. CIA has declassified millions of pages of VOIA, including Cold War translations of foreign scientific firmament, appears to in contexts like astronomy or mythology discussions, not as evidence of a dome or flat Earth. References are mathematical approximations like NASA's flight models, common in science simplicity over short distances. Not Doc admits to global conspiracies.
No doc.
No Doc admits to conspiracy.
no
Okay,
Doc.
yeah.
They ain't gonna.
In flat Earth group, it's hailed as a smoking gun, but debunking forums. Cherry picking comments. Okay, relevance. There's no relevance. Okay, so
go back.
Right,
That
stop.
ties back in weather.
okay,
mod, but
it's
go
only
ahead.
because I put weather modifications in this before. This is not. It's because I looked up weather modifications, trying to make a tie to the first comment, the second comment.
It's
I
like,
made.
we got you now, bro.
So, but no, its interpretations are debunked as misinformation to me, and I agree. Like this is why I love having you here. We're never going to agree on whether. Okay, let this be a fucking lesson for anyone watching it. We are never going to agree on whether or not the Earth is flat or round until it is observed that we can prove it, and it doesn't make me love you any less. And it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, like I will fucking talk about it with you till the moon is gone.
I already got
and it
you,
crack-
but I didn't.
Oh.
He didn't want to.
Yeah, until the moon is gone. Like and when the sun turns into a red giant, which is we'll both be dead by then, and Earth is consumed, or either we can collide with Andromeda and get thrown off into space, whichever the projections of mathematical science have said the future of our solar system is. I don't agree. Like, if every other planet is round, why would we be flat? We observe planets. We can with the telescopes we have now. We have clear projections. This tattoo is a satellite photo. Again, so the idea for you is, well, how do you know that that's a real satellite photo? What I'm thinking, like, it's a fucking picture. Like, it's not even like a camera picture. It is a what do they use to photograph in space? It's like a series of radiation.
So there's a lot of
Go ahead.
computer modeling that I will say, just as a quick interlude.
Not
into
saying
that.
I'm right. I'm just saying this is what I believe.
There's a lot of
Nope.
artistic freedom that was originally allowed to a lot of that stuff, and then has now been taken on by computers, which are once again based on human
So yeah, to
models
touch on
before.
that, when they used to take pictures of space and planets and stars and asteroids, they would take a picture of it, they would model it, and they'd be like, here's what it's supposed to look like. And they would basically use graphical representation of what a planet or whatever, based on the data they have, what it should look like if you're looking at it with your own eyes. Now we have different abilities to look at these places with not trying to recreate them with graphic design. It's actual, like these are all satellite photo tattoos. Like I took a picture that came either from Hubble or from James Webb. Took that image and
James Webb wasn't up there yet, but I knew when you got those tattoos.
No, James Webb was.
No, it
Negative,
wasn't.
Ghost Rider.
How long ago did you get
When'd
those?
you get that tattoo?
Like a year or two ago.
Nah,
2 years ago. 2 years.
It's been more than 2 years.
Sarah's
bro.
4, bro.
When was?
When did I get my tattoo on my arm? Right. Well, looking at your baking
Yeah,
data.
bro. Yeah. I definitely had
So
these
you
after
just
2021.
got
You
those.
didn't
Hold
get
on.
that shit
You
during
just got.
COVID.
You got those.
You didn't get that
You
shit
got
at
that-
the end
no,
of
hold up.
COVID. You're
Hold
alive,
up.
I had to wear a mask,
motherfucker.
bro. I had to wear a mask.
How many COVID shots did you get, James?
3.
Ah! There's no way in fucking hell you got a
All right.
fucking tattoo at the end
All
of
right,
COVID.
Governor
You got
Newsom.
3 shots.
All right,
Hey,
Governor
I'm
Newsom.
0 and 0, and will always be.
Let's see.
How many shots did you get?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of here! I didn't
I mean,
care
to be
about losing my
honest,
job.
like,
I didn't care about people who I offended. I didn't care who didn't want to be around me. I'll sneeze on you, mother.
Well, but that's all I'm saying. Bro, you had those before 2001. You
Oh,
had
look,
that
the
one,
blue
like-
marble.
No, that's not Earth.
I know.
Yeah.
Earth with all our lights, maybe.
When was this image taken? This-
Okay.
Okay, so this image, which is a image from Messenger. That's this one. Okay.
That might-
This one is from a different telescope.
No.
This one is from Voyager 2, and it flew by Pluto. They're not all from fucking James Webb, but these are all satellite imagery photos.
Yeah, I'm not doubting you saying that. I was just saying they didn't come from James Webb.
Asgard sounds
the
like
reason I
something
say
straight.
that is 'cause I thought
The
Asgard
print isn't
sounds
good
like a
enough.
straight man would wear. Hold on, I can't read this. Hold on, let me click on this. Asgard sounds like something a. Can I read this? A straight man would wear to Mabel Peabody's.
Oh dear Lord, how old are you?
RH.
All right.
So anyway, all right. Let's get back on track. All
right,
you got me triggered now, so we're activated.
All right,
Go ahead.
so
Your
I'm gonna
turn.
go through both of this.
I did my Grok explanation of
So
what
you're saying that firmament is not
a thing.
okay?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna say the firmament is a thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say if you want to look at the Russian interpretation or the American interpretation of a Russian document that they
Ooh, I like your
took.
spin on this. I like your
Well,
spin.
that's what it is. That's what it is. We're talking about, a game of telephone. So they interpreted it, whatever, and it came from a secondhand source, at least a secondhand source. So
Facts.
they're saying we sent somebody to space,
Maybe
and
even on
7 years
microdot.
later, we put out a report.
No, I gotta go.
Okay.
They put out a report saying, we see this through optical light transmissions, and that's what they're basically saying in that report. And
Let's finish
in
this
the
up.
little bit of the section we saw on that from the lady. So the only thing I'm saying is that can prove an atmosphere, which could be, depending on how we all want to break this down in the end run, a firmament. Okay. I think that putting an idea that the firmament is proved by this and shoehorning the thought of God producing stuff that is beyond our understanding, and then the fact that he's given us enough intelligence to figure out the things we have that we know we can absolutely prove that is not secondhand information, is putting a constraint on God. And that's the only thing I'll say about firmament and flat earth theory. I think the fact that we see other planets from more than one side or more than one face, that we can see, like anybody with a decent telescope can see, or go to their local, I can look through the observatory photo, I think puts a constraint on God. And that's the only reason why my flat earth firmament theory is like debunked. Because if you want to look at what you're giving in typical, I don't trust whoever's giving me the bullshit or, feeding me bullshit half the time and we have to suss out the rest. That's the only caveat I have to it.
So let me ask you this.
I gotta go because I'm gonna.
I know you gotta go.
You just went to like the whole point. Like everything has to get back to what like certain point.
Well, how about this?
That will be brought up in the second episode.
I say we. Hold on, Will.
I'm listening.
I'll give you a hug, bud. I say we table this conversation till the next time.
All right.
No. I've got one little thing to say on that before we go, please, James. Please, can I say something?
Absolutely.
So I get the
Chair out here, please.
I get the non-belief belief thing, but let's just say that something was proven true in the Bible, right?
There's a lot of stuff that's been proven true in the Bible.
Okay, here's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Would you not take that next thing as truth or probable?
Which thing is truth or probable?
Anything. Okay, so we know there's carriages and horses in the bottom of the Red Sea.
So
A mass amount of horse bones and carriages and wheels and gold trinkets like on the side of carriages.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying, would you believe one legit aspect of the Bible? Would it turn you to believe something else in the Bible?
But that's what I'm saying is like I am saying like so you're saying that any person that so when was firmament mentioned in the Bible? Let's look that up first.
So I pulled this
And we
up
can
first.
start from
that's,
there.
Before I pull this
Let's
up,
start there.
Isaiah.
I did start this up.
Yeah.
In the Bible, it does say
Job.
that Earth is a sphere. In Isaiah and Job 26:7 in chapter 40, verse 22.
North used to be up, not north.
We've had polar shifts.
I can't.
But north is this way.
I can't just sit there and
South is
say
this way.
that
How
that
did they
is-
figure out
okay.
that was north or south?
Well, up is north.
How? How
Not
do you determine
north
that?
is north.
How do you determine that? No, you mean
It was
north.
said-
You mean north up into the sky,
Yes.
not north on a planetary thing.
Not on a flat earth.
That's how you gonna prove that?
Well, up is north.
How you gonna
Firmament appears 17 times in the King James
prove
Bible.
it? Prove it. Either he says it or it's in the Bible.
Well, that was all accounts of people saying this is what was.
Who?
People.
But where does
Oh.
it say that?
Well, I mean, any nonfiction person could say this is what that is, and that's what it is, and you're going to be like, okay, it's nonfiction, right? So who is
No,
he?
wait.
Right?
I'm
That's the
sorry,
same
I'm sorry.
thing.
Say that again.
So we are asking who?
Uh-huh.
Who says this, right?
Yes. Or where? Well, I'm not asking who.
Accounts of
I'm
real
asking-
people
I'm
saying
asking
this happened.
Where do you see this to where I can read it?
The Bible.
Where at?
The whole Bible. They are accounts from witnesses,
yes.
right?
So where do they say the earth is flat?
It does say it's flat. It's solitary movement. It doesn't. It doesn't move.
But are they taught? Okay, so the Bible is full of parables. Okay, so true, right?
Witness accounts.
Well, no. They talk about like a lot of things, like the
In the
body-
Bible,
the body of Christ.
north is the direction of divine judgment, danger, and foreign invasion, not necessarily north.
So what does the Bible say is the body of Christ? Or what is the body of Christ? Since we're on Wednesday and I miss Lent service.
You miss.
Thank you for being here, bud.
Every Wednesday you miss Lent
no.
service.
I went to Ash. I went to Ash, and I've been trying to be supportive, and I go to the other stuff. But yes, I'm a terrible Christian.
If we need to pick a different day for the podcast, we can.
We have
can.
Lent service, but I'm going to be gone next weekend, or
That's
at least
fine.
late.
And late is absolutely acceptable. Like This is
I'd be
there's
here by now. That's what I'm
first,
saying.
first of all, there's an open door policy of the podcast for anyone that wants to join in. You can even call in if you think you have a valid point to make. I will open the floodgates of phone calls until I regret it. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So, if you were to describe things in the Bible,
Specifically, I can't point you in there because
I
I'm
mean,
not that great at it.
most people,
I can't just name.
I'm not either, but I'm going to ask
As the
you.
non-Bible guy here, most people can't point to a specific anything in the Bible.
Okay, so this is what I will
But
always say.
if I went on Facebook and somebody said this, do I believe it's true?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's
So
what I'm
if
talking
several witness accounts say that something's true in the Bible, am I going to believe it?
So there's a point.
Cooperation?
There's a point to that. The fact that it depends on what you're looking at.
Cooperation.
In the Bible. There's collaboration into a lot of stuff in the New Testament. I mean, that's basically what it is. So it depends on what you're looking at and what you're trying to, argue out as a definable source or something that you can be like, well, out of all the options I have to see, this is the most logical. And I take everything. I mean, I am a Christian. I believe in God. I try to go to church as much as I can. I do pray to God every day,
Right.
But I do not believe the earth is flat. Now, do I believe my government is lying to me? Yeah, probably, because that's kind of the history of life through humans.
Is the government lying to you to cover over the sayings of the Bible?
I would say yes. But I mean,
So would that make the Bible true?
Well, I believe the Bible's true.
Of course you do. But I'm saying, is that not
What do you mean? Is it
the manipulation of that to make it to where how can you prove it? Well, the proof is the witnesses that came together.
Well, yeah, but that is
because it's testimony into a book, right?
Okay, so you're talking about faith.
No, people saying.
Well, it's talking about faith. We're all these people are dead. We're taking what they have on faith, and we're taking the fact that.
But the people that lived before us seen them, and then we
it's on
took the
faith.
story.
It's on faith. You're taking truth that.
So you're saying folklore?
Lasted. No, I'm not saying folklore. Like there is folklore and stuff, and if you want to get down into like the bare bones of the Bible, there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people will be like, oh, there's no way there was a giant person that David threw a rock at and killed him,
The North Star?
No, Goliath, bro.
Oh, sorry. I was reading comment. Right.
Yeah. No, but there's a lot of stuff like, to think that there's been giant people. Like, we are humans. We were made and we were left to be on our own and to see what progressed from it. I can't say that I know why God justified doing, or allowing all of this to happen. Like, that's not my place. I have faith in something because of what I've seen and how I feel and what I've read and, stuff through my life. So that is why I believe what I believe.
Yeah.
So when I say stuff like, nah, it is questionable about what happened with people landing on the moon. Do I believe people have been into space? Yeah, I kind of do. Like
Interspace or outer space?
Low excuse me.
Atmospheric.
Yeah, at
space?
least low Earth orbit, But
Yeah.
when
Earth orbit.
I mean, but that's stuff new enough now that it's like, it was so far ago. If they did AI, they did really good. And them rolling it out to us now is kind of sad. Like,
You don't think that we get everything we got secondhand?
Oh no, we always get everything secondhand, and that's what There's a lot of stuff like that, but that's all I'm saying is like to say that like the Earth, he says there's a firmament. Well, it gets translated down through many people through many generations. To say that somebody didn't happen to be in a position where they noticed something because of astrological events, something else created by God. And, they're like, oh, there seems to be a barrier. And they happen to make that down and that happened to make it to us. And people turned it into flat earth or just interpretation through the years.
Yeah, heavens of earth above the firmament are light shining through water. Gives us stars.
What are you reading?
Not reading anything.
No,
just
I mean,
something I'm
what is
coming
it
up
from?
with. Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just,
I mean,
just
that's
my
what I'm saying.
thought,
Well, that's what
right?
I'm saying. It's like, but that's just it. It's thought.
Because if you go down to, you go dive in a lake, you look up,
But that's
it's
just it.
dark, you
You're-
see spotlights. We're talking about piercing lights in the heavens.
But when? But that's what I'm saying. Is like you have to have context.
I wasn't born then. I
mean,
just
that's what I'm
listened
saying.
to
It's
the
like,
witnesses,
but I'm
right?
saying, like, so
We're the shot.
You're
We're the
quoting,
shot.
Right?
You're
I
quoting.
just listened to the witnesses.
But what are you quoting? I mean, like,
Just witnesses.
I'm
Come
not,
on, man.
I'm not a biblical scholar. I couldn't.
Respect
I don't know who it is. I know I read it though.
I know you're
Okay,
interested
well,
in this.
now we can get
you're in the same
specific.
boat I am. So that's all I'm saying is like I will look it up if you tell me whatever you're saying.
Yeah, well, the boat I'm in is from what I read. I can't recollect names right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like that's kind of where I'm at, and that's where everybody should kind of be intellectually. We hope is like you question stuff, but you do have faith in something. And the only thing I say is if you are a Christian or if you're a person that believes in God and you believe in Christ and you believe what has been written down in the Bible, and you can't look at the amount of years that the Bible has been around or versions of it and think that throughout the years, the wordage or the verbiage of it through all of the languages has not necessarily been interpreted correctly, then to think that something like the firmament is not an allegory for something else, explaining something else through different wordage, or to look at something and well, for one, just to say that if God made us so great, we are so great, we're so much better than the angels or anything else that he, that was around before us. If he's created all of us and we were getting this place and we have the intelligence that we have, or he's allowed us to, if you want to go to that sort of thing, like, he's all right, it's not time yet. They're still cooking. We'll let them keep ripening up.
Or let's wipe them out and let them start over again.
Exactly. 'Cause
Resets.
it's not our time frame. So
Okay.
if he's waiting for that, to think that we put a constraint on God that, man, he gave us the intelligence to look out into space and to figure out that nothing we have truly been able to physically say is other sources of life. And we are stuck here, and we are the only ones to say that we're stuck on something that is flat. But we have seen observations that are contrary to that. And I'm saying we're taking separate governments. We're going to separate this from all the other conspiracy theories,
Thanks,
like
buddy. Thanks,
the
buddy.
Rothschilds and whoever else controls the government, or the world. We're going to exclude all of that to limit him to saying, we're stuck on something flat, but you see this. I'm going to let you see this. I understand the faith that it goes through that, but I also don't think he would put that restriction on us because our idea is to be able to be what we are.
It's not a
and still
restriction
come to
on
him.
us.
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
a restriction on everything else.
But how?
Well,
It's not a
you're
restriction on him.
thinking
He's letting
firmament
us
keeping
be a-
us in instead of keeping other things out.
But he knows us from whence we were created in the womb, right? He knew. I knew you before you were born. Right?
Sure.
So
I
if
am
he,
your father.
If he knows you before you were born, and you're going to look at the planet that we have and what we have as observed from every individual that has contributed to that, and we see all of these things, to put the constraint of saying, nah. All of God's creation has seen these things and gotten it wrong. Granted, they may not be in the fold yet, but to think that what they may have seen is, like, to be honest, like I say this as a Protestant,
But it was seen by somebody that was recorded and passed down. It's a story.
Yes, but I mean, you're talking about stories when people.
We're talking about witnesses.
Yes, but
Okay.
are you going to dispute every witness that he has created since 3,000 or so many years ago?
Well,
Like you're talking about the same thing, but
the people who lived when he lived and seen him live.
But I don't
that's the
dispute any
thing.
of that.
But that's what the Bible is. It's people that witnessed that.
Yes,
How can we call them liars?
but what are they?
What's
proving to us?
debunking
What
it?
do they prove to us?
What's not proving it?
Exactly, but that's the same thing. That's the same thing. You're going to take.
So
that's
if
like
you can't
that's like
prove
what-
something
are you-
wrong, is it true?
Are you smarter
That's
than
the
you
question,
were? Are you
right?
smarter now than you were as a 5-year-old?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, that's on you.
No, maybe.
No.
No,
That's the
young
thing.
kids have
Like,
intuition that we lost.
if you
know
if
what I
you
mean?
realize,
Those are free
okay,
thinkers.
So, but that's just it. You learn through.
5-year-olds are free thinkers.
So, do you learn faith in the fact that you touch something that's hot, it's going to burn you?
Yeah, once you touch something
Okay.
hot,
Okay.
that's a witness.
Yeah, it is a witness. So,
Did God rise in 3 days after his death?
yes.
Witnesses.
I don't.
Factual.
I mean,
Factual.
I'm not. I'm,
Factual.
James,
Real
like,
people,
I'm
real
gonna set
events,
up all
right?
these fittings
Look,
every-
look,
Hey, is it, so it's a fictional story.
as the resident
What's a
atheist,
fictional?
Bible.
the entire Bible,
No.
the history of God, the entire thing of religion, to me, yeah.
Sure.
But my input has no validity
It's
here
not-
to you guys because
It's
you
not
guys,
fiction.
you guys
it's
are
not in the fiction.
you guys are
aisle.
discussing something that is a belief. So like it's the same thing to me as discussing the Earth being round or
Half
flat.
and
because,
half.
Because I believe it's round, I can't prove it. So
Half and half.
Okay,
I understand the sentiment and the emotion involved in it, but I can't prove
Yeah.
it to you. It's just something I believe in.
Whenever they tell
what do
me
you
that
believe?
it's
Sorry,
factual.
we've talked enough. We'll let James.
No. I'm gonna let you guys talk.
I love
it
it.
gives me a chance to actually like make sure everything's working properly. Shit, people are actually talking. This
Do
is
that
great.
at 6 o'clock.
I mean, if what I could prove, if I could prove everything I believed, it would reinforce my belief. It wouldn't be a belief. It'd be a fact. And I operate in facts and truth. The whole premise
We're
of this
talking about
podcast.
faith.
I know. And faith to me is I have faith in science until science tells me wrong. So I'll ask this open-ended question. I have faith in science until science either proves itself wrong through through peer-reviewed science or
Believing science.
or it gets proven wrong. I can change my mind on that. But when it comes to religion, is there that same sentiment? Can you change your ideology or your mindset of religion if it is proven wrong, or can you be open-minded, or is it just set in stone? And faith is faith, and there's no wavering.
Yeah, here. So faith is based upon the testimony of people that witnessed it.
Okay.
Period. You, on the other hand,
People lie.
have to physically yourself
Observe.
have to observe it.
Schrodinger's cast.
Sure.
Schrodinger's
So,
cast. Thank you.
everything
Thank you.
that's in the dictionary, the words and their meaning are fake because some random person said this is what it means. Some person
it's-
that no, it's the same thing, right?
A word? The definition
No,
of a word?
Just a word.
The
You're
definition of a
talking-
word is
you're-
different
once
than the
again,
definition
Why?
of a
Because one man came up with the word and
What
this
is your
means
definition
that.
of
Once
what
again,
you're holding in your hand?
You're talking about interpretation.
Interpretation is different than
Through the years.
observation.
It's
yes.
the same.
Interpretation is different
No,
than
it's
observation.
not.
Interpretation based on observation.
Okay, so when you call it a microphone in a different country, you might call it something else. This is the other thing with languages, religions. Just how many religions are there in the world? Thousands.
Too many.
So do you
Well,
believe
you
every
wanna-
religion?
you
Do you
wanna-
believe every religion or just yours? I believe that.
No, now I've looked into some and I believe that some could be,
But does that not contradict your own?
but there's only some
Shouldn't
with.
have got it in there.
No,
Yeah,
not
okay.
really.
This
Not really.
is great because we'll get it out early in the podcast.
Hey, it's awesome.
We'll know everybody's.
I'm loving this. But no, not really. If there's a witness and
A witness. Can I get a witness?
I mean, corroborated stories, right?
If I was
Okay.
to witness David Blaine lifting off the ground, is he Jesus or a magician?
Or something else. Or something else.
Okay.
Yes.
No. All right. So
He lifted.
I believe
What is
people
it?
have a hard time
What is it?
explaining things they can't perceive and believe. So, like the first time I was actually, okay, so for instance, I saw some things when I was looking up those volcano videos of things I never knew existed. Like, there's something that can happen in Japan, other places around volcanoes, like a sunspot or plasma lightning or all these weird things. I've never seen them before.
Solar flare causes
the Northern
volcanoes?
Lights. I've never seen them before. Do I believe the Northern Lights are real?
They are.
But why?
I've seen them.
You've seen them. So you've seen them. So you believe them.
I've lived in
Okay,
Michigan for 4 years.
Yes,
I've seen
so
them.
you've seen it and you believe it. You
Beautiful.
You believe something you don't see?
I was told about the Northern Lights before, and I absolutely believed the people that told me
Would
about
you
it.
believe them if you hadn't seen them and someone said they were fake?
Yes,
Why?
because there was more than that one fake person telling me.
Okay.
Oh, so
Tons versus one or few.
So-
okay.
Yeah, because they've never
we're
seen them.
saved by grace, not faith. Okay? We're saved by the grace of God, not our faith in God. Okay?
Well, we're saved by the grace of God.
Yes.
But faith is the ability to see God without seeing him.
Faith is faith.
Yes. So you saying you have faith in people, right?
Witness.
No. So, but you have faith in the Bible, correct?
Witness, testimony, yes.
Yes. But can you talk to them?
I can't now. That's why they wrote it down.
Exactly. So you take it as faith that the fact that it is passed down through enough years that you can take it as honest testimony.
The same interpretation.
But that is faith. You're taking it as a I believe you. It's just like the first time.
Are you downplaying? Are you downplaying testimony though?
No. It's the first time your kid lied to you.
Yeah, I believe
It's
that
the first
shit.
time your kid lied to you.
I believe that shit.
It's true.
I can't believe it, but I believe it.
Santa Claus.
No,
How many of y'all believe in Santa Claus?
No. It's not you lying to your kid. It is the first time your kid lied to you.
Yes.
Because you're not talking about an adult talking to a child. You're talking about something that is innocent and, free without. So you're taking the honest thing from your child. So when your child lies to you the first time and you listen to them and they lie to you and you know they lie to you, then that faith in what they're saying is gone.
Well, their faith in their future endeavors of what they're going
No,
to say.
you're taking in the faith. It's just like any lie from anybody. As soon as you know somebody lies to you, you're like, okay, well then I have to suss out everything. As the youngins say,
But
we have to be suspect of everything you say.
Did God lie to me?
What?
Does the Bible lie to me?
Bro,
depends who you ask.
you've created a circular argument.
I have to.
No, but then you're false. You're just
Why?
because
I'm believing the testimony.
No, but you're no longer an argument, bud. Like
How?
So you're saying you're going to take what somebody says.
Corroborated stories.
So, no. Every story you said, or every example you've said, except for the Bible, is something somebody has said to you.
Corroborated.
Yes, but are they alive? And was it firsthand experience?
Passed down through the generations?
Who?
Quite possibly.
Who?
Well, I mean, how would I know
you
that,
skipped the
right?
subject.
You're saying
I'm asking
how did
for
they
you.
corroborate through the years to
I'm
get to me
asking
to
for
believe
you.
without faith, right?
No, I'm asking from you. You gave a couple examples of people telling you something, like I saw the Northern Lights.
I did.
And then he asked you.
Facts.
He asked you, if somebody told you they saw the Northern Lights, would you believe them? And you said yes, because I trust them. And that is faith. That is faith in what you're reading.
Sure, that's blind faith.
Which is secondhand knowledge.
Sure.
It's always going to be secondhand knowledge. So you remember the game
could
telephone
he
as a
ask
kid?
10,000 other people the same question and get the same answer that live in Michigan?
To me, that doesn't matter.
It's not a matter.
To me,
It's
there
a
could be
matter of
10,000
faith.
believers, 10,000
No.
believers in a nothing burger. It could be 10,000 believers in nothing burger. It's not the amount of people that believe something. If a million people believe something and I'm the one that doesn't, and it turns out that that I was correct, it means I was deceived.
Sure.
Okay, so with there being 4,000 to 10,000 different distinct religions on the planet, I feel deceived believing in one. And if I can't believe in one, I can't believe in any.
Everybody who was in the spot to see the Northern Lights has always seen the Northern Lights.
I mean, we've seen them down here in what they say.
That's not what.
Yeah,
That's
the
not what.
fuzz.
Hey,
No, it's
that's
the
not
fuzz.
the Northern Lights,
no,
brother.
I know it's the fuzz.
I started laughing at the Northern Lights
But
in Texas.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you have physically and
Firsthand.
personally
Yes.
seen it. Okay.
Yes.
So you don't have to have faith that the Northern Lights exist.
No, but who am I to tell
you-
somebody they're a liar without experiencing that?
Exactly.
Right?
Right.
It's the cat in the box.
Maybe.
Right?
I mean,
because again, we go circular, right?
Which part are you saying is the cat in the box? The flat Earth? Because we've migrated on topics.
Okay, let me ask you this.
So what are you arguing about?
I mean,
this is my
what time
immediate
frame
destruction.
are we in?
This doesn't matter. This is my immediate destruction. Do you believe in Islam?
No.
Muhammad?
I mean,
Allah?
I do, but I think it's
Not the way that it's
Okay,
perceived. No.
in any perception at all, would you convert?
Nope.
Would you? Okay.
No.
Okay. So if,
Nope.
if that is one of the major religions
Too many
in the world,
virgins for me.
it is completely opposite of your beliefs. Or,
Too many virgins
okay,
for me.
Okay. And that's fine. But to me, if that is something that a large population of the world believes in as their religion, and Christianity is yours, to me, it's two sides of a coin.
Okay. So this is what I'll say about this.
Go ahead.
And I'll do it real quick because I use the restroom, and I'll be back.
We're gonna take we're gonna take a quick break
Yeah,
after this
we're
and come
gonna
back.
we're gonna have
'Cause
an intermission.
It is spring break. I have my kids do need a minute, so we're gonna take a quick 15 after this. Thank you for everyone who is still here, who's commenting, who's chatting, who's following, subscribing. You are immensely appreciated. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
All right. So if you look at Islam, and granted, I don't read Arabic,
To me,
but from everything I've seen,
translated.
and the English translations I've seen, the Quran backs up a lot of the Old Testament and the New Testament. And then
Absolutely.
they decide to change. And then
Okay, am I correct to say the Old Testament talks about giants? Right?
Yes.
Okay, so we talked about
Side
that.
note. Side note for later. Side note
Yes.
for later.
David and Goliath.
Okay.
David and Goliath. Just because they're only mentioned like a few times.
I mean, the mountain is a giant. If you
Scottish
ask me.
giant.
I mean, bro, there's
Look
big
up
people.
red-headed.
Side note. I said maybe.
Red-
no,
side
we'll
note.
Talk about it later.
Side note: red-headed giants.
Possibly. I don't know about the hair color.
No, seriously.
But if you look at something like that, like man, are we finally ecologically averaging out? Like I see high schoolers now, and I'm like, bro, what the F are they feeding you around here?
Are we going back to ancestral
But that's
sizes?
Just it. Well, but that's just it. It's like, are we averaging out?
The people that are 7 foot tall
Is
can
it-
barely
is
even
it like-
function normally and don't live a long life or a healthy life because their bones can't support their fucking weight.
But we're already living longer.
Or the taller people fucking a lot more shorter people, and they're
Yeah, 'cause all these bitches want a 6 foot.
mediumizing.
The
6
girls
foot,
like
6
the
figures
tall
of-
dudes.
Yeah, 6 foot,
You're not
6 figures.
6'6",
Big booty
6'6".
Judy, 6'4" Slim Jim.
But okay, all
Don't
I'm
worry,
saying-
don't worry. My 5'8" ass don't want you neither.
All I'm saying is, like, if you look at the Quran, it backs up a lot of the Old and New Testament. Like they look at a lot of the stuff. It was created 600 years after Muhammad passed, and if you look at other stuff that is older in the Bible, and then the way he talks about how he was introduced to, writing the Quran as a illiterate person. Then
Well, I mean, you could use Islam as an example. You could use Mormon as an example.
they're really a cult.
reading the golden tablets from a hat and deciphering it. Every religion has their own story. I mean, I'm not gonna cite zeitgeist or anything like that. But the history of religion and the stories of religion, Noah, the Ark, the 12 disciples have been told for generations. To me, that is like the telephone game.
Did we find the ark?
The telephone game. Did we find the Ark? Telephone game. You know the telephone game?
Yeah.
Well,
Dude, I
and
literally mentioned that.
Starts with me saying one thing.
Imagine it. Hold on. Imagine the telephone game told over eons.
That's literally what I said earlier.
Why might I not have been listening?
I know you were messing.
Okay,
I don't know what you was
the
doing.
telephone game might have been told over eons. So you're talking about some information that is vital information told, passed down over generations. There's going to be lost in translation. There's going to be lost in context, and that's how you have things like we have now, which could be religion.
Language barrier.
And I may be, giving it not the credit it deserves, but to me, the Bible's a book that somebody wrote. That is a story that's been told for thousands or hundreds of thousands of years. We don't really fucking know, do we? And it's not the only fucking Bible.
So you're not going to believe an old...
I believe the idea, not the text or verbiage. I believe
You're close.
Exact.
We're close. We got you. You're really close, bro. We're
Exact. You're talking about exact.
No, not even that. Not even that. Because you could take the King James Bible. You could bring it back. Why does no one talk about the Old Testament? Why is it removed? Why is there no, why do you cherry pick? When you talk about your religion, your faith, or your history of humanity, why are you excluding shit? Why are we Epstein filing the Bible? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Okay.
It's either all or nothing to me.
All right. So let's take our interlude.
Yeah.
We'll be back
I'll leave it on that for you.
in
Go ahead.
5 or 10.
Think about that for a minute. We'll be right back. Schrödinger's cast. Be right back. it. And cue the microphones.
Yeah, all right. Nope.
You're on
There
four.
we go.
4.
I'm on 2. 4 needs to be open.
4.
3's gone.
And there. Check. Mic check in.
No, I think we're
Check.
All right.
All
Welcome,
right.
welcome back, everybody. All right. So yeah, I think we were in the middle of a conversation. Do we want to continue the conversation?
I think we can bring that one
Back.
We'll
When-
revisit it later
when he comes
I think
back.
We can have
it's a conversation as old as time.
Very true. Very true. Or at least, to a certain point. Then it kind of stops. And it's a different conversation.
Or is it?
All right. Do you want to do? Do you want to do the list or spin the wheel real
Let's
quick?
spin the wheel.
Or we
We haven't got there.
Yeah, we can
Well,
get
no,
the
we
wheel.
spun the wheel. Let's do the list real quick. Let's
we
do
spin
one
the
of
wheel?
The
those.
list.
Yeah.
Well, the list.
That's how we got on weather change.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I would like to do this one. I want to do this one.
Let's do we think about the fly? Ah, yes.
But that's what.
It's the title
Well,
of the
yeah.
video, so we have to do it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's because we all are a little pea-brained or fly-brained. Well,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if you
Oh,
actually,
did I get a
if you
charger for
wanna-
my phone?
if you really want to look down to it, I'm pretty sure the DNA in humans and fly are very, very, very close. It's kind of like rats. We are a simple creature.
I'm looking for my. Let's see here.
Oh wow.
Where is my?
Humans and the fruit flies
Here we go. Okay.
share a surprisingly high degree of genetic similarity, with roughly 60 to 75% of their genes being conserved. Despite appearing vastly different, about 75% of genes known to cause diseases in humans have counterparts in the fruit fly, making them essential, cost-effective models for biomedical research.
That and mice. I think mice is like 99.
The common ancestor, many core cellular processes such as metabolism, cell cycle control, and DNA repair are governed by similar genes in both species.
All right. So. Ooh, hold on. Let's. This was 15 minutes ago. I missed a comment. What about history books? See, thank you, Chase. What about history books? Those people that are. Oh, okay, he's talking about me. What about history books? Those people that are long gone, but those events documented are believed to be true. We don't question.
Oh.
Yeah, was it made by...
What's the difference between believing in the document events in the Bible?
Okay, Chase, this is the first thing I'll say. If you grew up in America, was any of your school books published by the company that... what's her name? Dear Lord.
Scholastic?
No.
No.
The dumb bee. Epstein's cohort. Ghislaine Maxwell. Was any of the books that you
Ghislaine.
read... Ghislaine. I don't give a shit how her name sounds. She's a scumbag. She got to be like drawn and quartered, along with
For sure.
whoever else is involved with it.
For sure.
Robert
100%.
Maxwell.
Robert
Maxwell. So look at the Maxwell books.
Yes.
So look at the American education system.
Scientist's daughter, Ghislaine Maxwell's Robert Maxwell owned the company that printed school
McGraw-Hill.
textbooks
His
for USA
dad,
different
her dad.
decades.
McGraw.
I'm not saying that. I mean, listen. You could say like, hey, here's how I point it out. Let's just chop it right in half. I grew up believing, a lot of things in history books in school that were just opinions and interpretations, not necessarily historical facts. You agree with that statement?
Yes, like General Custard.
Okay. So it wasn't like necessarily like
If we
this
want to get
is-
into one.
it wasn't
Got a
like
flat tire down there?
100% factual history. It was this is what we as America are going to teach kids. This is what we as Christians or Catholics are going to teach Christians and Catholics. This is
Well, they're Jewish.
we are Buddhists are going to teach Buddhists. It's what we want to pass on, and the information can be filtered.
By tradition.
Well, no offense, but if you wanted to look at the non-countries directly around Israel, and believe me, I'm not like anti-Jewish by any means, but I'm saying if you're looking at current politics, if you look at the countries around Israel, all of them are having trouble. And there's a reason for that, and we could all dig through all of that mess. If you spread out further, you see less, well, I say slightly less obtrusive Muslim countries, or Islamic, if you want to say Islamic, whatever vernacular they want. Once again, words changing words, because they don't say Christian, or some other word. If you look at what we have in the U.S., it is a undeniable truth sort of thing. So a lot of it is based in Christian beliefs and some Jewish beliefs, but it is what it is. But almost none of them are based in any Islamic clerical belief or anything that comes from the.
Well, my point is like it's teachings handed down and taught, and you would hope in high hopes that only the best of the beliefs are what's passed down and taught, but it is. You could agree that it is
it's their
open to
truth.
human error.
Dude, everything is human error.
So,
we are all fallible creatures.
Okay, then if it's supposed to be divine, then it shouldn't be susceptible to human error.
Bro, we are left to our own.
I know.
You get that choice, right?
Are you a Calvinist? Do you believe that there's a preset? So if you were a Christian and you were a Calvinist, you believe there's like God is all knowing. Calvinist to make it. I mean, like I said, I am not a biblical scholar or anything like that. But if from what I believe on Calvinist, then you have a preset, path in your life, and it's all this divine, set by
predetermined
God. Yeah.
destiny.
Well, you can believe in destiny without being religious.
No. I mean, no. Well, so Calvinism is based in Christianity, but it says it don't matter what you do, even if you fight yourself all the time.
So core beliefs in Calvinism is God is in control of all things, including the salvation of souls.
Yes, and so that's the only reason why
humans are entirely sinful and incapable of choosing God on their own. God has eternally chosen, elected certain individuals for salvation based solely on his will, not merit. And that means no matter what I do or don't do in my life, it's already been decided.
No. So that's just it. It's just it. You have the term, like I've just said a couple of times, you have faith in what you believe from what you've been taught. And, whatever your life experience is, we'll just leave it all out. We'll say we're all dumb cavemen.
Faith and practice is what you're saying.
Well, no, not even that. We'll say that you have, you're a fucking, not, I don't want to say Neanderthal. We'll put you into as a peasant in the 1600s, digging in your field, and you're like, man, I kind of feel like something's out there. But you don't know. You've never been to church. You've never gone to the whatever, wherever you're at, whatever religion they're pushing at that time, or part of Christianity, sect or, denomination. But you're saved by grace. It is not your choice that you're saved. And that's kind of like the weird part I get as a Christian, because I would say that, like, it is not my place. Like, I can judge a person. I can judge you from what I see. But for me to look at a person and be like, you have no afterlife. You were cast into nothingness, or you're cast into hell.
What you're saying is it right?
No, it's not. Is it right? It's not. Is it right? Because none of it is it right? It's not. That's not our choice. We are not the judger of the salvation of our soul. That is, you are saved by grace. Your God looks at you and says, you are one of mine. And there's only, if you want to look at the Bible, I'm pretty sure, I always mess it up. There's only one sin that is you ain't coming back. And to be honest, even then, unless it happened on your deathbed, I don't see how you
What is that sin?
It is casting off the Holy Spirit. And it is in the New Testament.
There's no coming back from that?
Denying God.
No, it's denying the Holy Spirit, which is the
Only?
yes. It is the willingness, because if you look at the triune God, if you are a Christian, you believe in the triune God. So the Holy Spirit is what moves you to be yourself.
Well,
But does God give you an age in all of the works of the Bible and everything you can read, does God ever put an age limit on what point in time you redeemed yourself?
Denying the Holy Ghost or blasphemy against the Holy Spirit is defined as Christian theology, Latter-day Saints doctrine, and deliberate, knowing rejection of Christ and the truth after having
It is way
received-
before the Latter-day Saints.
After
They're a bunch of
having
bullshit.
received a sure
You're right,
witness
though.
of the Holy Ghost, it is considered an unpardonable sin because it requires willingly defying God's power.
Okay. The fact that the only thing they reference is Reddit is bullshit, and that's why I tell people don't. It's like what we've literally been talking about this whole evening. You have to be an adult. You have to be a person that can look at stuff and make up decisions on your own and have some sort of inner conscience in something. And I guarantee you, if most people look into their inner conscience, you're either going to stay a secular person and you will wait till the end of your death to understand if you
not worthy.
There's not a not worthy. We are never a person to decide if somebody is worthy or not. We can judge a person.
On us. We can for ourselves determine if we're unworthy.
We say that.
We can say it.
Once
but
again, you
is
put a
it
limitation
God's-
on God.
No,
Once
I didn't.
again.
But God says not so.
But that's just it. You have made a decision. You made a decision in your mind that it means you're controlling your life, and our life is not ours. Our life is,
Our
set
life is
out
our
to us,
choice.
and we make decisions through it. And at the end of it,
Our choice.
What do you mean our choice?
It's our choice. God gave us.
Yes,
that
exactly.
thing,
Yes,
our choice
You were allowed
to
to have
be-
free will. You have free will amongst everything you do. But we are not the person that looks at the person next to us and says, God doesn't save you, or God does. Like, I wouldn't look at any Muslim person and be like, God may not have a place in heaven for you. My job as a Christian or a good Christian is to look out to people and, not be what the written out verdict of Islam is, which is like, if you don't believe in Islam, you're either a slave to us or we kill you. Christianity is like, bring people to us. That is the best thing you can do as a person of Christ, is to bring other people and say, this is what
Christ is Lord.
Yes. I mean, it's spreading the word of God. It's,
Period.
It's fellowship into other man.
Sure.
And that's the only thing that there is. That's like
Giving the gospel.
That is truly the only purpose of us as a Christian, is trying to let people realize that they have something better to them.
That's
They
what
can
Jesus
always
did.
be a better. Yes. They can always be a better person or be different from whatever they want for themselves.
Be you,
But
love you, do you.
Realize it's not you. It's not you in the end all. It's
No,
like
it's-
you realize there's a love in between everybody.
It's Jesus.
It is. But that's, I tell you what,
And
as
it
far
goes
as-
back to faith.
yes, it's faith through Christ, but you're saved by grace. And the sad thing is, and I really hate to say this, we are in a literal, and I won't even use their words, but the compassion of Christians, is what will probably be the death of what we probably know in
Christianity.
not the death of Christianity, but will probably be the death of most Western societies right now, because we've been pushed into a situation where people believe. Well, that is the thing. That is the thing of being a Christian. It's like you love the sinner, but not the sin. It's like you care for the person. You want the absolute best for them, but you don't necessarily like what they're doing. But it's not our place to judge them and say, you're not going to heaven. Our job is to be like, man, I'm trying to help you. I have some stuff that could lead you into a different path, or, lead you into something that for the majority of time has proven to be, sustained. And I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah.
Whether they believe it or not.
You're saying, like, let's take faith out of the equation and read the Bible and its direction.
Yes, it's like everything.
Right.
It's like
well, if you read the
drive your
Bible,
mind,
if you read the Bible, you follow the direction of Christ, our Lord Jesus, your life becomes better because you're following rules of engagement, basically. Right. So we take this and we implement it into our life, and things have a better chance of working out for the better than if
For
we
who?
don't. Anybody.
Okay.
Anybody,
So-
right? If they
But
just
we're-
took
so
the
we're
words
talking-
and followed it, right?
So, but that's true. But so I will also lead this to this. Like, we are left up to our own devices.
Sure, we have choice.
Right. So we have our
Free will.
We have our free will.
Sure.
Maybe we've lasted
wants to
longer.
follow it?
Maybe we've lasted longer than normal humans thought we would. Or, we are left up to our free will.
might have
I don't
been.
think God's gonna
I might have should have been not here tonight.
Nobody's never supposed to be where they are. They're just there, for whatever reason. It's like you get pulled where you get pulled.
From what though?
God. I mean, I don't know how to say it.
From what though?
I know, but you
Or
have things.
whom?
You have things. It's like I left work early today because I had something to deal with my kids,
Sure.
and it's like
Choice.
the
Free will.
monetary value, the stuff I needed to do for my customers, everything else that came along with that sort of situation.
Sure.
Absolutely would take a second hand. I don't give a shit about any of them people when it comes to my kid.
Mm-hmm.
My job is to make them be a better person, or not make them, but lead them to be a better person.
Yeah, director. You're a director.
I don't even want to say director.
But you are. You don't want to say it, but that's a fact.
Excuse me.
Just like
No, I don't,
Just like the
I wanna
Bible?
say, I don't direct though, but I don't direct. And the Bible doesn't.
you
direct.
don't teach.
The Bible doesn't direct. You have free will.
You don't teach morals.
He has. Well, we teach morals, but that's not directing. I'm telling you, this is what is, I don't know. It's tougher to say when you deal with kids. If you were going to talk to an adult, and you're like, hey, you're doing this, bro, you need to do this. But that's shit that should have been taught when you were a kid. Like, as an adult male. And I will bring this around to the current conflicts we have in the ICE stuff. I mean, it's been said before, but who are the main people that you see fighting or being really up in front? And once we get
With whom?
well,
Go ahead. I'll tell you the answer.
I mean, what do you see in the media?
Of what?
Who is the main complainer in the media?
Of well, you want me to tell you of everything?
If I was to say, if you looked at media in general, TV, cable, all social media.
Old liberal white people.
Okay. But which one?
What do you
Which
mean?
one?
Male and female?
Yes.
Both.
Really?
Yep.
I would not
You want
state
me-
that is a 50.
I'm not
You
old.
want me to
I
pull
would
up
not
some
state that.
videos?
I would
I'm not
not
old.
Nah, bro. I will argue with that 100%.
Yeah, we can.
I would not say that it is a 50-50 split between men and women. I guarantee you it would not be. I
It's-
would guarantee you it would not be.
Who are the people?
I would guarantee you it's not be.
All right. Well, let's just take a recent event.
Okay. Shoot it.
Let's talk about Iran.
Okay.
All right.
So you're talking about all the
everybody
women that were
loving and dancing to the Trump dance with YMCA playing, or poster boards with thanks
Where?
and praises in Iran on the streets. Facts.
Okay, so I'll listen to this. I'll say this. So I have family, well, no longer family, but I had family that were in Iran previous to 79. Like they lived there for years. So before the Ayatollah came in, they were in that region for the same amount of time after and got to honestly see, once again, secondhand knowledge to me. So I can just tell you what they tell me.
What they tell?
But I can see plenty of photos.
What they say?
Oh, I mean, just about the cultural differences. You know, the fact that you take a half of the population, which is women, and they went from looking like the contemporaries of their sex in every other continent on Earth, except for maybe some of the places in the outlinks of everywhere, but were the contemporaries. You know, could wear what they wanted to wear, you know, could do what they wanted to do. Could. And then what happened after that? You have another religion.
Extremism.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like you run into this situation of that. So.
Yeah, we call those rebels, right?
Who?
We. Us, me and you.
I wouldn't call them rebels. I'd call them like
activists.
I wouldn't even call them activists. I'd call like what are you asking? Who's
well, I was trying to dig your brain. I wasn't really calling anybody. I was asking.
Well, no.
What would you call those people?
In when 79?
Yeah, the people that were.
Well, so that's just it. Like it depends on where you.
Do you know what I mean?
Hate to keep this
you know
all,
where I'm
I hate
going.
To keep this all religious on this.
No, you're fine.
Podcast.
No.
Or James and we're like,
Yeah, well, we're not. I don't think we're all over seriously religious. I think
the show is not catered to me. The show is supposed to cater to the world. If the world seems to feel like you're saying something of value, is not my opinion is nil.
Well, yeah, it shouldn't matter if it's religious or not. We're talking.
Absolutely. This is an open forum for everything. We're talking about fucking, Bigfoot one day. We can talk about whatever the hell we want. That's fine with me.
Okay, so then my comment on this.
I just want to know who is who.
What do you mean who's who? You're thinking like 4 steps ahead of me, and you're killing me.
I'm sorry, I may be a chess player. I don't know. Okay, so like from the beginning.
Okay.
You said these people now I'm at a loss for words.
The crux of being
trying
old.
to reiterate is kind of hard right now.
All right, so my point is saying that like if you look at if you look at what has happened, you have one religion.
Those on Kick, feel free to chime in.
That is, like, I don't know. The easiest way to do it is put it like the Handmaid's Tale. Because that's like probably easiest. If somebody wants to look up something, they can look up the Handmaid's Tale. They see the women dressed in red, their little Crocs or whatever they're wearing.
You too, feel free to chime in.
Shrocks, whatever they call it.
We got those
shit.
here now.
But that's, it's called a Durka, or not a Durka. But yeah, either way. I'm sorry, everybody. I really don't mean to insult you, but I'm just saying. So, I don't see, like, you have a religion that sets half of its population into a point of, less than. And we're not less than. God said in the Bible,
we're equal.
Nor Jew, nor Greek, nor man, nor woman, all of that. It's like, it's not a matter of who you are. You are saved because you are one of mine.
Sure.
And Islam takes that and doesn't, it's like, no, you do what I say. And then if you look at Islamic texts, like, a man dies, he gets, I don't know, 8 million virgins or whatever it is. I mean, 72. That's what we all know it is. It's been repeated enough for the last 2 decades. But women don't get shit. Women don't get shit. Like you look, women don't get shit
Where?
in Islam.
Uh-huh.
They don't get shit in heaven.
Nothing.
No, they're stuck out.
They're replaced by virgins.
Are they reconstituted to be a slave in heaven?
Or
if you
do
think
they
that is
repent and be saved and go
There is
to
no
heaven as a
repenting into
virgin?
that. There's no repentance.
Oh, there's no repentance, so you're just a piece of shit.
Yeah. No. If
Period.
you've been married and you're going to be that dude's married person forever. And then when you get into heaven, he has 72 virgins and then you or who are his other 4 wives.
And then you. Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible. Because we all know half those virgins are under the age of 12.
I mean, that's even a worse topic, but yeah.
You lost me at
12?
religion.
I mean, that's the truth. It's like I love it, but I hate it. It's like
There's nothing to deny that either.
I want to be such a great Christian and try to be more fellowship.
I'll say this.
You're a great
There's nothing wrong
Christian.
with that. There's nothing wrong with that, and yes, you are. And I will say this as a person that is not necessarily like all in. I do find something beautiful in it. Anything that requires you to treat people good, anything that requires you to give love more than you receive it is not an ugly thing.
No, you're on the right path.
That's true.
Right.
Okay.
You're doing something for humanity, which is the
Anything you do for
end all of what it's about,
that's
right?
not for
It's
yourself.
not for
It's
you.
not about you. It's not about you.
No.
The world is not about you.
It's
world is not
about
about
you
you.
making the better.
Not the word you.
place
It's
to- yes.
The
you have a due diligence.
The idiom is or the another right word for it, but the consensus is that people of non-belief don't have a moral compass. And to me, that's
No,
really the
that's
truth.
not true.
That's not true.
Because and I argue this because there are very Christian, like I will say, what is it?
Those are
Andrew Wilson will argue that if you don't base fuck that. Listen. I'll hop on the crucible any day. You argue that if you argue that you can't have a moral compass because you don't have a place to base it in. Where do you base your moral compass in? You don't have a place to base it off of. You don't have a foundation. And
you're talking about a religious sect foundation.
Anything like if I'm to say like how can I tell the difference between right and wrong
That's a
if it's not
foundational
God
truth.
telling me that God right and wrong?
No, that's a moral obligation.
But whose morality? Mine.
No,
Mine.
but
My
that's-
morality.
that's-
Where then that brings into question where are my moral lines? Where are my moral?
Should be common sense.
I may have some very common moral lines with you. I may have some very common that all seem, and then there may be one that you're like, hold the fuck up.
Okay, so that's
Yes.
what they would now consider a foundational truth.
That's a strong one.
So you would say something like, "Well, it's like, man, I'm not just gonna kill you because you're here. I'm not gonna
The mix was wrong.
take your kid because you're next to me, and I want a young bride, or I want another kid in my family to help plow the fields." Like that is a foundational truth.
I mean, generationally, if I needed a kid to help plow the fields, that'd be different context.
yeah, you just look to your wife and be like, "You ready for another one?"
100 years ago, it would
Like
be.
you gotta sit down for 9 months.
100 years ago, nobody would bat an eye if I put my kid in the field to go plow it. Today, it'd be like, that's child abuse.
No. It's like
It's
I can watch
generational.
my
Tell
family.
that to my family.
I can watch my family. It goes from like 13 kids, 10 kids, 8 kids, 4 kids, 2 kids.
They hated
Literally.
kids.
Like you can watch that on both sides of my children's family, like ex-wife's side, my side. Like you can watch it degrade. And because half of them were farmers, and it's like, they don't all live. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It split on our families. But it's like, well, man, shit, we ended up with 8 of them. It's like, it happens.
It does.
Like, it's like, well, we ain't got no fucking TV. All the kids are out plowing the field. You want to plow the field? This is a case.
I've lived both lives. I'm obviously a super tech person that lived a life in front, a large amount of my life in front of a screen. For whatever reason, I have found joy in that. I've also spent a large amount of time raising horses, riding horses, shoveling shit. Working on a ranch. I've worked on multiple ranches. Like I've lived both lives. I find a genuine,
affirmation.
Just appreciation in both. There's two. I live in all worlds at the same time. So to put myself in one and close the box off to another seems disingenuous to me. I appreciate anyone that in their beliefs, in their ideology, until it harms somebody else.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'll give you that. So if you looked at stuff like, what would you if you had to shoehorn that belief into something?
This is like the colorblind thing. This is the colorblind thing. When you tell someone you're colorblind, they ask you what colors you can see, and they ask you what color is this. So the same thing when you tell someone I have a moral belief but I'm not religious, then you're doing the same concept. It's like, do you believe this? Do you believe that? I mean, the end goal is it doesn't fucking matter what I believe, and I do believe it's how you treat the people around you. You're not supposed to judge other people.
It's like a foundational belief, though.
You're not supposed to judge other people, but the way that you treat the people around you says more about your character than anything you could ever say about yourself.
Christian.
Luke 6:35.
It's just to me, it's just common sense.
Luke 6:35.
I'll go to church with you.
It's good.
I'll go to church with you.
You like it?
Luke 6:35.
Go ahead.
Luke 6:35 calls for loving enemies and doing good, lending or helping without expecting anything in return. This selfless action is described as storing up heavenly treasure.
Yeah.
Acting as God's hand.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And reflecting the mercy shown by God.
Yes.
It is considered a command to support the vulnerable without seeking.
But you're also quoting one of possible 4,000 Bibles on the planet.
No, he's quoting from Luke from the New Testament.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the four apostles. So
you're quoting from one of
no. So this is what I tell you. This is what I've been saying the whole time.
Testimony.
You have faith that everybody that has translated what has been written has been tried to brought down to us in the best fashion it has.
But how can you say it's not? Why it's so negative though?
The telephone game,
dude. Because the only reason why I take it as you have to look at it as the worst is because, no offense, if you don't plan for the worst and hope for the best,
you're gonna be short-handed.
You're gonna always be in a losing situation.
Sure.
Okay. So as a human, as a natural born God's creature, I have to look out. If I knew no God, if I lived in the middle of an island, I got born and shat out, and nobody was able to bring me Christ. I'm on an isolated island.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good argument. It's a good argument.
I'll never know Christ. Okay. No, nobody's going to come to my island.
Do you go to hell?
Where we eat people.
Do you go to hell?
Stop. That's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
No. I'm going to say that is not up to us as another person in the tribe. Well, for one, if you were another person in the tribe, say you ate people.
That goes to Latter-day Saints. I believe it's the sure knowledge of God and denying it.
They're fucking assholes.
You have to know the sure knowledge of God and deny it.
What?
Well, you got to
according
deny
to
it.
Latter-day Saints, which is this, you have to know. In order you were talking about earlier, the unpardonable sin is having the sure knowledge that God exists and then denying it. Not knowing God didn't exist, and then
it's because this asshole was like, I found 2 gold tablets in the fucking woods, and I'm 14 years old. I don't give a fuck.
But it's facts.
I don't give a fuck. Like, 200 or 300 year ago facts. It's not even that fucking far ago.
It's still a fact.
Like, if I had to look at the person that was like, I wrote the crib notes and added some spice, or I have the 10 times other documents to look at, I'm going to probably read them both, but I will suss out on my own what I think is are you a high as shit fucking teenager in the, in this, pioneering period, or I'm going to trust somebody that has made it across a couple of continents to me.
I'm going to trust the thing that started thousands of years ago.
He's a Scientologist, yes.
And it's verifiable and corroborated.
Okay, so all I'm saying is, like, if you were to look at something like that, man, I don't know. I guess I'm far off on it.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Wrapped up.
You're fine. So again, like with the idea of like the religion requires a moral compass, I disagree with that.
But I think that comes back to a little bit of your.
Even Will said the golden rule. Like Will is is a Christian believer, but not a religious believer. He doesn't believe in organized religion. He believes in Christianity.
Yes.
He believes in his own personal relationship with Jesus, and that's enough for him, and that's fine too.
That's Lutheranism.
Okay, that's fine. I'm saying like when you it's gonna be a very hot take. When you have this many definitions of something. Would you say that it is more of a spectrum of religion?
Okay, so that is
Is it a spectrum of religion, like maybe a spectrum of gender, or are you not make that correlation?
So no. So okay, so
No,
Gender is not a problem.
Me as a person, if I were to look at religion, I'd look at Jewish people, Christians, and Islam, because that's the major three. Judaism,
Islam, and Christianity.
And they're all Abrahamic
4,000 more.
There's not. They're
Quite a bit.
They're divvying that up into denominations.
Scientology, Mormonism.
Well, yeah, Christianity.
Baptist. I mean, I could name at least 13.
4,000 people, we'll say 4 billion people in the world. How many different religions is that?
You ever been to a Baptist church?
Yes.
Baptist.
You ever been to a Mormon church?
Yes.
Southern Baptist.
You ever been to a
Southern
Islamic
Baptist.
Yes.
mosque?
Yes.
I haven't. Okay.
Brandon used to dig graves for the
That's not going to a service.
No. I've been to them. I'm just saying.
So you can agree that like there's enough to where it's like, okay, well.
So that's what I'm saying. If you go Jewish, Christian, Islam, they're all Abrahamic. They all believe in everything up to a point. Jews are like, this is it, Old Testament, and then we have our own shit. Christians are like, we'll look at Old Testament, and then this is what we see. And then Islam is like, okay, we like some of this, we like some of this, we like some of this, and then, but they showed up 600 years after the dude died.
Which religion gets to make those choices of what they pick?
Exactly. So you have you being a person. So if you're gonna look at all three. You have Jews believing that,
or all 4,000.
Jews believing that. Well, okay. Well, I mean, but I mean,
let's not exclude.
I'm not trying to get into Hinduism and all of that stuff.
Let's not exclude people
and everything else. But if we're talking about Abrahamic religions,
okay,
Jews believe, God is going to come back as this great, glorious, gold inlaid thing that is going to rule over everybody, like super, super authoritative. You have Christians who believe that God will come back. Depends on how you want to read it, but he comes back basically how he comes in, just to usher people into heaven, but you have to read it. Islam does not believe anything close to that.
Okay.
Like there is a defined definition of who gets into the promised land and who does not, and who comes in where. So if you were a all-knowing, all-seeing God,
yes,
would you be the person that's like, nah, man, you're gonna have to do this. It's a very short window. You have this, which is, basically what for most of the
why was Catholicism not in the top 3?
That's Christian,
but it's not.
It is,
but it is
not
necessarily it's. I wouldn't consider being Catholic and Christian the same exact thing.
It is.
Unless you're a devout Catholic, because they don't believe the same things.
Still Christ.
Dude, that's the same.
Same belief system, but different rules.
Endpoint.
Bro, but is that us to say? It is not the manner of which you praise or serve.
I've been to
the message.
I've been to a Catholic school. I've had my first Holy Communion. I've had to.
James, be quiet.
I've had rulers. I've had rulers slapped on my wrist. I've had to do, the holy water coming out of every classroom I went to, the bread, the wine, the whole thing. And that is not the same to me as going to a Christian church.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes,
let me ask you a question.
Yes, I've done that.
Of all those religions, which ones do you have the ability to decide for yourself?
What do you mean? Elaborate.
You know what I'm talking about.
Decide
No,
for
just-
myself.
no, I
do you
don't
have
have
free
to.
will?
If I had to choose one,
Which one do you have free will to do?
Yeah.
none.
No, one.
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 If I had to pick
Free
one to believe in,
will.
No. If
Which
you-
do
if you
you
were-
have free will
If you,
Oh.
if you
to
were,
not be told what to do? Hey, we want you here.
I mean, give you
we want
suggestions
you to
to
do
not
this.
say-
are you asking me what the most liberal of the religions are?
Liberal?
yes, truly it is.
Are you asking me what the most liberal
But
religion
that's
is?
why-
That's the wrong
why
word.
we're- No, it is.
It's the wrong word.
It's the right
It
word.
truly is.
It truly is the right
It
word.
truly is. Because if you looked at it as a time-based, scenario,
Well, let's go ahead.
How do I?
if you look at a time-based scenario,
Can I clip that?
I
How do I
think
clip
that
that?
it
How do you
is-
clip that?
the fact that Christianity they take a little bit more in, but they are conservative. It is still more liberal
Good word.
than Jewish, and it is still more liberal than Islam, or
Comparatively liberal.
But what are you comparing it to?
Yes.
Nothing. Comparing it to nothing. So if you're saying, are you religious? And
So Christianity is all end all, and everything else is nothing.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
so,
Okay.
I'll say that. I'll say
to me
10
this.
toes deep.
All right.
I'll say that
Thank you.
Christianity is the goat.
All right, we're 10 toes deep.
I
We're
love
20
you,
toes
Jews.
deep.
And to be honest, I love you,
We're
Muslims.
20
but
toes
bro,
deep, bro.
get in the game.
So that was my hard question, and
The non-believers
That's a good
over
answer.
here. I speak for no one other than myself. But as a person that is
Sure.
like not 10 toes into anything that has
20.
to do with
there's two of us.
Well,
There's two of us.
30.
okay. I would say that all this. There's a lot of things that you guys believe in that I define myself by without requiring my personal self to.
Experiences.
Why? What do you mean? Why?
Experiences.
Just
Why?
Experiences.
just because I know the difference between right and wrong. I know the difference between right and wrong without someone having to tell me about
But
that.
would you believe the same way if you were born here or if you were born in
I don't know.
Iran?
I've
more
been subjected to
Saudi
every religion
Arabia.
under the sun. Like I said, I've been to every church, like I just mentioned, besides a Muslim church. I have experienced every religion
The oldest
firsthand.
Muslim church or mosque in our state is from here.
I know that. Okay. So what I'm saying is I've experienced 70% of the big three firsthand. And my experience personally, I'm going to be objective. My experience, I'm not going to take my personal experience and how it went because it is flawed by people. The idea of it, the feeling, the overall experience would be like a 6 out of 10 if I was to rate it on Rotten Tomatoes.
All right.
Okay, so when I say that, I mean, like, I went to Baptist church, I went to Christian church, I went to Catholic churches. I lived that life for a very long time. I went to fucking school. I had to wear fucking, navy blue pants and a navy blue shirt, and the Holy Communion and the bread, the wine, all that shit. I've done that. I've done the Bible church. I've done Christianity. I've done Baptist. I've done all those things at an immense amount.
Can I say
All those
something
people
just
to
real
me are
quick?
just giant fucking hypocrites. No
Can I say
offense.
something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
The honeybee does not explain to the fly
We're doing
why-
Japanese philosophy now.
why honey is better than the shit. Okay.
I think what you meant to say was you catch more flies with
Yes.
honey than you do with
No,
shit.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just a little bit better. I like it. It's a little
Would
bit
you want
longer.
the sweeter
It rolls
side
off the
of
tongue
shit?
A little bit sweeter. But
Would
that's
you want
just
the
it.
sweeter side of shit? Is what it's
Bro, it's
asking.
like-
What I want is the fucking truth.
The sweeter side of shit.
And
what?
neither one of
Hey, you know what? You know what?
no religion
Hey,
can get it to me.
You know what? You'll never know. You find that through faith.
Just
you find that through faith, my
like
friend.
the moon
Facts.
or the earth being flat around. When I die, find out, won't I?
You will, and that's literally like.
Well, why
mindset.
wait?
Like I believe a lot of stuff.
So would you believe something you don't really believe just in the hopes of being saved?
Yeah, why? No. Yes and no. I'm sorry. Yes and no.
Or like so
Better
you're
safe
saying-
than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Yeah.
No.
That's what
Would you do that?
asking?
Would you do that? Would you do that?
No.
You don't really believe it. You're like, oh, you know what?
He's
What are we, the
asking-
mummy?
Hey,
Where,
he's asking
where
another
homeboys
You know
praying to
what?
every
You
god?
know what?
No, he's asking a weird question.
I am.
But
No.
yes,
That's literally the dude from
Yes.
the mummy. What is the dude from the mummy? That
whatever's gonna benefit me because of my choice.
That's not very Christian of you, is it, sir?
Could it be because my Christian like self believes
Well, I'll say this.
in Christianity?
If me falsely believing in something is going to save me from
Believing
damnation,
because of
me falsely believing in something is going to save me from damnation, then that's not something that's
believing
very
because of.
bro,
validity.
That's,
Not
the validity of it.
that's where you
Think
get
of
a
that.
point. That's where you get a point.
Yeah, hold on.
This is
Do I
like-
gotta really believe? Like, okay, let's
It's because
say. Here's my biggest argument with any religion ever. Okay, repenting and damnation, all that shit. If I was to go out today, not that I ever would, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. This is just a hypothetical situation.
For now,
And commit a catastrophe, an unspeakable sin that could, by moral standards, never be forgiven by
pipe
a
bombs
normal
in New York City.
No, just I mean, more than that. Like crimes against something you would never forgive yourself for.
Murder.
Something. No, beyond that, you can forgive yourself. I can forgive myself for killing somebody in the right circumstances.
Whoa.
This is circumstantial. Come on, that's circumstantial.
Oh, well,
I can forgive
everything-
myself for killing somebody
Everything's
circumstantially.
circumstantial.
Yeah. I'm saying about
Oh,
this
no, I take that back. That's
uncircumstantially
wrong.
unforgivable. I don't want to say it out loud. I'm just saying, imagine in your mind something uncircumstantially unforgivable.
Marrying
But the
12-year-old girls.
the very next day,
means 6.
I repent and I give my soul and my entire body to Christ.
Is it truthful?
Am I going to go to heaven? I'm asking you guys.
Is
that.
it truthful?
It's not for me to decide.
Well, if I say
You made that decision to do that?
if I say it is, who's to say it is?
Wait.
Well, God knows your
Okay.
feeling, right?
This is a paradox.
If you're Christian.
What if I'm 100%? I'm like 100%
Christian?
dead.
Okay, so if you are, then
Yeah.
you know.
But nobody will know. Nobody will know but you and God.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Now, so here's the thing with
End
me.
all
With
be
me.
all, right?
At the end of my life, if I spend forever in eternity burning in pain, I'll be like, damn, those motherfuckers are right.
Yeah, you're gonna hurt.
It's gonna
But
You're gonna hurt.
if the end of my life is just what I expect is just complete
But
nothingness,
you know what? This is the only thing I'll say
Is
to
it?
this. Is
that's what I
weird.
believe.
I will say this once again. Okay.
You
Bodily.
okay? My favorite. Hey,
Bodily.
Hey, my favorite quote. If you're searching for something close to heaven, and heaven doesn't exist, and you have the chance to make this one life that you have heaven, why aren't you doing it?
Well, because you should be living in heaven like circumstances.
No, I'm
Nah,
saying like let's
nah.
You make the best of what you get.
run
bro.
that back. Run that back.
Oh,
Run that back.
lemon make lemonade?
Run that back. If heaven doesn't exist, and you have only this one life to live, why aren't you treating like this is heaven?
No, that's a that's crazy. That's a crazy view.
Why?
What? Because we're naturally infallible.
Exactly.
I mean, you can see that with everybody. Like if you barrel it down through what we do in recorded history, and you look at everybody-
So because
But I mean, if you look-
they acted like this, I should act like that.
No. It's not a matter of that. It is as much as people want to say it, we're a gift of God and something that is created from God and His nature.
Well, I believe that
The
is
fact of the
beautiful. I've met
matter
some
is-
people that are maybe a gift from somewhere else.
The matter is, though.
Okay, but
we're
like-
still an animal. We're still a thing. And we are
an
left-
animal, an evolutionary animal that has
No, no.
evolved over
No, we are left to our
from
own
primates
Chupacabra.
to here.
We are left to our own
Okay,
devices.
okay, if
We
we've-
are left
if-
to our own devices.
If we've evolved from apes to here,
Did we?
I believe so. Evolution. Okay. There's two beliefs in my system with that, but let's not get into that right now. Well, I'm believing
it's tough when science starts fucking.
Yeah, no. Like either we can prove we came from where we came from, or we were somehow intervened by.
You could never prove we're from apes.
You can't prove there's a heaven or hell either. So we're all talking speculatively.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is, if you let's say you're going to heaven, does that change how you behave? If you know you're probably going to hell, like let's say you committed the sure knowledge of God and then defied it, and no matter what you do in life, you're going to hell. You can never change that. Does that change how you behave?
Yeah.
If you don't believe in heaven and you think that life on earth can be heaven, does that change how you behave?
All right, so
Life on Earth is hell.
So many questions.
Wait. As all adult men, how many times have you said, "Oh man, I need to stop this," and you didn't stop it?
Every day.
All right, so that's your answer.
Hold on, what?
Every day.
It's something I'm doing. Something I know I'm doing that I should be doing to myself or to somebody else.
To yourself.
Oh, well, that's different.
Is that
I'm allowed to abuse myself.
No.
Who says?
Your body is a temple.
Not my body. I mean, like
non-religious.
Yes.
Non-religious.
I'm a self-destructive motherfucker. I'm allowed to do that shit.
So this is just it. If you're a self-destructive motherfucker and you never... is that God's divine intervention? No. So our place as a Christian...
Giving you a choice.
...is to try to bring people to the fold and be like, you're not... you try to bring them the word of God.
It's persuasion.
And let them understand it. It is not... I hate to bring up Islam again, but it's not an Islamic rule.
Well,
it's not like either
me,
my way or thy way.
Any religion is based on finding and bringing people to your salvation. Sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Yes, it's always the thing. That is the thing. But Islam does it by force. Christianity tries to do it by persuasion.
If this is Grogu and the fucking
Grogu say the same shit.
If this is the way.
No.
If this is the way, like the damn it, come on, help me. Star Wars, fucking
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. This is the Mandalorian, and this is the way. Why would it be so fucking cryptic?
Because everything's cryptic.
Why? Why is there 4,000 religions? Why is it not just black and white?
How's it working out the internet? Nothing that is worthwhile is easy.
Way before the internet.
Nothing is worthwhile is easy. Nothing in life.
I agree with that statement. That has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with. You can apply that.
Yeah, prosperity doesn't come easy.
Okay, yeah. So you're saying I'm choosing the easy route?
Yeah.
How am I choosing the easy route?
Maybe.
How?
No. I'm not saying. I'm not saying you're choosing the easy route. I'm saying in the processes of running this.
Elaborate how not being a believer in an organized religion is choosing the easy route.
Is it organized or is it an actual religion?
Well, when we're talking about the big three, those are organized religions.
We'll make it the most physical.
How are they not?
And I will give myself the example.
They are generations old. And 10,000, how old is the Judaism religion? How old is the Christian religion? How old is Catholicism? How old is, what's the other one?
Islam.
How old are they? 16 BC?
16 BC would be 16 years after
16 years before
Christ.
Before.
Yeah, it's BC.
16,000 is what I meant.
Oh, 16,000 before
no.
That would be back in the Old Testament.
After. Sorry, I don't fucking know
the oldest religion.
Go. Give me facts.
The oldest religion is the Hindu religion,
which is
recorded by.
Don't leave me hanging.
People who just recorded it would know.
Okay, God damn it, dude.
There was nothing to it.
Let me get some fucking facts.
No,
here.
there was nothing to it. It was just the first one.
So
the first recorded religion.
Would be like,
what? That's a fact.
And no, I ain't disputing you.
Christianity is 2,000 years old.
Okay, well,
2,000 out of how long 100,000 years of people.
Look up Hinduism.
Okay.
Top 5 oldest religions. Hinduism, 4,000 years. Zoroastrianism, 3,500. Judaism, 3,000. Shinto, 2,600.
4,000 years old. Okay, so 4,000.
Jainism.
Okay, so this gets back to
Hold on. Let me get back to my original statement.
Christianity's not in there.
Okay,
So of the oldest religions on the fucking planet, you guys are like arguing about the newest one, and you're not even taking into account Egyptians, fucking pre civilizations. Aztecs, anything to do that was over 10,000 years. You're talking about the last 2,000 years on a planet that is 8 billion years old. And you're telling me, shit, man, you might go to hell and burn forever.
I ain't saying that.
I'm just saying.
I'd never say that.
From being a non-believer.
I would never say that. I would never say that. I don't know what's in your heart.
Christianity.
The Mayans
am I thinking of
massacred thousands of people over a weekend.
We sacrifice people. Am I thinking of Christianity, Catholicism, or Baptism that believe if you don't believe in God at all, you're going to burn in hell forever? Is that all Christian religions? I'm sorry.
No, so Judaism is a excerpt of Christianity.
No.
Yes.
It's before Christianity.
No, Judaism was before. You're right.
Let's do this.
1311 BC.
Yeah, that's why it's the Old Testament.
Okay. But that's when
listen.
7th century is when Muhammad, the prophet, comes into play.
And then when did they write the Quran?
Islam.
Okay, here we go.
It's monotheistic.
Hinduism, 2300, 1500 BC.
I got it.
Judaism, I don't even know what that
Zoroastrianism.
Okay, Confucianism?
Yeah.
Monotheism.
Okay, so this is the only thing I'll say. You're talking about a bunch of different people over.
They're all Abrahamic.
Of the world.
We're all people. We're all people.
We are
that
all
existed
people.
We're all a bunch of people on a rock hurtling through fucking space.
A rock through the sun?
No, we're just a bunch of people on a rock. You're really on a spaceship, okay? We're on a rock that's a spaceship, hurtling through space for billions of years.
Space. No,
and you get 100 years if you're lucky on this fucking rock. 100 years. If you're lucky. And over the course of, so what is 2300 BCE to now? How many years is that?
What?
How many years is 2300 BCE?
Do the math. That's 4,426.
Okay. So for 4,400 years, these people believed this. Before that, there was still people, right?
Okay,
hold on. There was people before that, right?
You're getting into
I know. Semantics, facts.
You're getting into different areas of the land.
Christianity, Judaism, Islamicism.
I'm saying there was people before there was religion. There was people before there was religion.
Hey, it's all Abrahamic.
There wasn't people before religion?
It's all Abrahamic.
It was Adam and Eve. It wasn't an Abraham person, right?
It was all Abrahamic.
Okay.
Everything.
The origin stories have to be correct, or what you're believing isn't real.
Okay, so
yeah,
this is what I'll put up with that.
Good.
You have a world, and once again, you're putting
Facebook?
You're putting on a constraint.
No, chime in. What do you believe? What do you believe?
So if this was the case, why didn't Hinduism make it to Judea?
What do you believe in as far as religion? Let me know.
Oldest religion.
The oldest religion.
Bro, you're gonna get into
this is religion and all religions in order of dates.
It's Judaism.
It's Hinduism. 2300 BC.
Judaism is right with it.
It's
2000
Judaism.
BCE. It's like, and then before that, you get the Zoroastrianism.
Judaism is 2000 BC.
1353.
Now you'll get the Zordeos, which are basically like the same.
The first
thing.
religion in the world is Hinduism.
No, you literally had a page up right behind you that said the wrong thing. It's
right there.
2000 BCE.
2000 BC.
No,
never mind.
No. It counts backwards. I forget.
No, but that's
No.
Backwards.
20, yeah, it counts backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Backwards.
So,
See how fucking crazy we are?
before.
but that's just it.
Before.
It's like that's just it. You're in. Two
What do you-
different-
what do you believe?
You're in two
What
different.
do you believe?
You're in two different continents. You're in two different continents.
So again,
That's why-
again, if there's one divine God, why is there
Anyways, though, they all go back to
Abraham?
that's
Okay,
that's
the guy that's supposed to kill his son
Just go ahead with
as a
Abraham.
test of faith.
Go with Abraham
Why?
because I believe he's the most.
You believe. That's a key word.
I believe. From
Yes.
What I've read is he's the most mentioned.
You believe.
And,
Hiccupy?
I don't know.
oh my goodness! Lay off the.
It's them Trulies, buddy. It's them Trulies. You drinking them seltzers, homie?
Get me all riled up.
Yeah, I'm telling you. All right, Christianity, Sikhism, Islam. Yeah, man. I mean, like, all right. So when it comes to dates and time, like I said, like I have no date and time. Like my beliefs don't start at a certain time period, and they don't end at a certain time period.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like what I believe is like anything like I'm not trying to preach or nothing. Anything else. I am accepting of all religions to a point until they, interfere with my, well-being or day-to-day life or interfere.
That's awfully
No.
That's awfully
I
easy.
mean that in like, in the idea that
So if you were Hindu,
no. Here, let me explain this. So if I don't believe in religion and you do, and I am somehow a threat to you and you have to eliminate that threat, then we have a fucking problem. Understand?
but that's the crux of Christianity.
Well,
'Cause
but Christians are not going to come kill me if I don't eventually become Christian, are they?
No, and Hindu.
They're going to leave me. They're going to politely bother me forever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to politely bother me forever. I'm okay
our
with that.
niche.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna bark my non-belief down their throats because of their belief. I'm okay with that. That's fine. It's fine. But if your religion requires you to somehow convert me or death, well, then I have a problem with that.
Who does that?
I think Islam, if I'm not mistaken. I think Islam. I'm not like a fucking.
Like I think the only one. I don't think the Sikhs do that.
I think you drank them all.
I don't think the, the.
So, in the interest of the oldest religion, it's not Christianity. It's definitely Hinduism, which is that India? And okay, often considered the old religion with roots in the Indus Valley. Okay, let me look up Hinduism.
It might be.
It's
Hinduist.
like all that area.
If that's the oldest religion, why is it not the top three?
4,000 years ago in India.
Because we're good Samaritans and we really.
I don't know what that
We
means.
really
I don't know what that
preach
means.
Was that records of?
Hinduism is defined by belief in divinity of the Vedas, the oneness of all things. Well, that's not a terrible thing. And in the cyclical nature of time. That's not a bad thing. Individuals are believed to have an
worm.
individuals
Immortal
are
soul.
immortal soul. Atman
You may come back as a worm.
that undergoes reincarnation. Okay, so
You may come back as a worm.
So that's the difference between Christianity and Hinduism is
may
reincarnation.
come back as a worm. I mean, like
a bird, a cat, dog, whatever.
You're on Earth for like 5 minutes and then a bird picks you up. It's like, all right, reset. It's time. Reload. You're going to have to wait till the next screen pops up and you're going to have to wait a minute like Call of Duty.
I just snorted. We
We have to wait a minute till we get enough to load in.
You can't do that. You cannot squeak ever again. Because I will snort like none other. Do not make me
I'm so
snort.
fucking clipping that,
Please.
dude. I'm so fucking
Do
clipping
not
that.
make me snort on this. Don't
Alright.
make me snort live, bro.
Anyway, my argument stays the same.
Oh my lord.
Doesn't matter what generation, what religion. If you are basing, I don't want to argue people's beliefs.
We're thinking karma.
But if you basing your religion off something in the year of 2026 that started in 30 BC, there was 100,000 years of humanity before that.
No.
No, you're talking about. I mean, it just depends. If you're
You don't
talking
know
about
that.
what we Google,
You don't know that.
off the internet,
I don't.
You're talking about 300 years.
As far as I'm concerned, this is the Matrix, and we have been
10,000 years, max.
This evolved in society, and this evolved in a humanity before multiple times.
I'll take 10,000 max.
Well, that's just it, though. What came before that?
We wouldn't know because history was wiped. So, like, one of the greatest theories
So you gotta have faith.
So we're talking about Earth
Well,
age
the
instead
greatest
of
theories are like
civilization
the
age.
serpents across the sea is the quote from the Bible, right?
Yes.
Serpents across the seas. Nordic boats would look like serpents across the seas. Just
Sure.
a generalization of interpretation.
Like the doomsday, like the
very
doomsday
generalization of interpretation.
fish, right?
Yeah.
Like the doomsday fish that are showing up.
Just doomsday fish.
Oh, that's
How many times? How many times the world's supposed to end in your lifetime that didn't? How many times
Twice.
did it end?
Y2K was false.
Did it end?
I'm here.
I'm sure humanity will end, but not in the way of a rapture or a. It's gonna be like a comet, asteroid, or
Rapture, which could be considered asteroid.
I'll tell you what.
Flood,
If we're doing the podcast and you guys just somehow
burning in hell.
heavenly elevate out of this fucking room, I'm left here and be like, well, oh shit.
A heavenly elevate. You're talking about disappearing,
Well, I mean, what is the rapture?
being called back
Well, your soul gonna leave your body.
Instantly.
You both are gonna just drop dead, and I'm here.
instantly.
Like, does the body remain? Does the body go? I'm
The
not sure.
body remains
Classify.
in the form it is, and our soul goes somewhere else.
Well, I guess I'll be here, Wade,
We all will.
persevering and with patience. My big PP. Patience and perseverance.
That's not fact.
Patience and perseverance.
Do we have a Do we have any cooperation?
Just have faith.
He said, she said.
Just have faith. Just have faith.
Who said that?
All right.
Do I trust you? Oh, we've all got
We're
the
gonna
hiccups.
call it. We're gonna call it. A big appreciation to everyone chatting tonight across.
Thank you.
Facebook, Kick, Twitch, X, YouTube, the new followers, subscribers, everything you guys have done. Don't put that in my face.
Like, subscribe, share. We appreciate it very much. Thank you,
You
for
guys know how it
listening to
is.
us.
Anybody that ever seen anything on any social media channel, when someone's first starting out, we don't grow without you. It comes down to that. If you like what you see, if you want to hear more of it, great. If you don't like it, fucking give a thumbs down and tell me why you don't. Give some just feedback and input. Just helps any and all things.
And if you don't like it, give us some options. Put it on the wheel.
Give me a reason to ridicule you. Thank you to everyone who has been involved tonight. I truly appreciate you deeply. This is Schrödinger's Cast, where everything is true and untrue until it is observed. We will see you guys next week, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock.
Ish.
With I mean, kind of, yeah. I was gonna say, like, a time change almost killed me. I was gonna be an hour late tonight because my stove still says 6. Anyway,
And he was.
we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Love you. Bye-bye.